Folks, it is our final best ball related stream of the entire year. Starting tomorrow, no more drafts, nothing. We are going all in on the 2025-26 NFL season, redraft content, BR content, DFS content, all of that good stuff. But until then, let's do our final episode of Elite or Delete. It's Short King Summer, dude. It just feels like no one in fantasy sports ever learns anything. Does he mistime it, or is Brock Bowers just a grown man? Brock Bowers is just a grown man. Dare I say, Rich, football might be back. In the words of Lane Johnson, this offense looks constipated. It's Short King Summer. All right, folks. So if you were unfamiliar, maybe you're new around here, the concept of this show is pretty simple. There is a channel in the Slappy Central Discord. So if you're a YouTube member, if you are a twitch.tv/Davis Maddox subscriber, or if you are a patreon.com/Davis Maddox subscriber who has access to the Discord, we are going to be reviewing a bunch of your teams. We're going to be saying, is it elite or are we deleting it? Middle grade, we're giving it a compete grade as well. You can send your season-long team. You can send your best team. You can send your worst team. We are also going to be doing the big giveaway. Well, I don't know. I guess depends on how large you think the giveaway is. But we are going to be doing the giveaway for the DFS Masterclass guide from Peter Overzet, John and Nez from the Badge Brothers. That is over. So you have to just go comment on this video right here, how to win Underdog Battle Royale DFS. It's a 20-minute video. If you go comment on that video, I have I just have it pulled up. There you go. This video right here. Go comment on that. Well, a little bit of inception here, but go comment down on that video and you are going to be eligible to hop right in. And in fact, you know what? I'm even going to put the overlay right here. Become a YouTube member to have your team reviewed. But that's all you have to do. I'm going to open up the Discord channel. Oh, I need to get the night driving music going. Need to get it on the proper volume. There we go. Let it rip. Yes, I did do my final 24 puppies via auto draft. Did do that. Oh, I actually have one more announcement to do before we get started, which is that I just finalized all my entries in the Survive the NFL Season Slappy Survivor over on Splash Sports. They are the ones who are sponsoring this program. So there is a link in the description. There is a link in the YouTube chat. But yeah, need you guys to sign up for this contest. And Reebs and I are going to be doing an entry in the Survivor on the Friday show. I did just tweet out my schedule for the upcoming year for all the things that are going on in the season. Obviously, there is going to be a little bit of a disturbance in the season. You know, when I have a child, when I'm welcoming a child into the world. But I need you guys to pop on in to the Survive the NFL Season Survivor. $25 to enter, $25,000 to first place. I mean, so looking at this point, like we're probably not going to fill it, so it's probably not going to be $25,000 first place, but it is a winner take all contest. Yes, very easy to do auto drafts when you get site credits. Let me pull up the Discord, make sure that nothing is amiss in there. And we're about to do it, boys. When blind seals see. You're gosh darn right. All right. Share the window. And here we go. We are off to the races with Elite or Delete, our very first team. This is Jared's last team drafted. CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Sam Darnold. Honestly, I have a bunch of combinations of these three guys. Tony Pollard, Tyrone Tracy, Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt, Javonte Williams, Rico Dowdle. Sir, you might be a slappy. That is a slap-ass running back room. Very expensive, Tony Pollard, by the way. Nico Collins, Brian Thomas Jr., JSN, Marvin Harrison, Emeka Egbuka, Juwan Jennings, Xavier Leggett, Jake Ferguson, Jatavian Sanders, Dalton Schultz. I don't know. It just feels kind of toothless to me. A lot of week 8 buys. I mean, you hate to see it, Jared, but that's our very first team. I'm giving you a delete, and I'm sad to do it, but it's got to be done. All right, we've got turmoils here. By the way, I'm going backwards, which I'm realizing maybe is not the greatest because a lot of people are going to be submitting, so I might have to scroll back up at some point. We're going to be here for a while, though. Let me tell you, we are probably going to be doing this stream. I don't know. We might go 4 hours today. Maybe longer than 4 hours because I don't have anything else on my calendar today. I need to finish maxing the Drafters main event. The Drafters main event, by the way, if you've not used promo code Davis over there, it's going to overlay by like 10%. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Right now on Drafters, it is 108,000 entries, 108,000 entries submitted, 140,000 entries total. It's actually quite absurd. You submit in the Slappy Central Discord. You have to be a YouTube member, a patreon.com/Davis Maddox subscriber, or a twitch.tv/Davis Maddox subscriber. You got to be in the Discord. Well, Drafters, they use overlay to get people on the app, right? That's their advertising. This is what DraftKings do. They use overlay as a way to get you guys to submit money onto their website. Yeah, Drafters fills a lot of contests, just not their main NFL one. All right. Did not max the sprint, did not max the marathon, and I probably will not be playing those. I will be chasing overlay on Drafters right now, probably. Kyler Murray, Tua Tagovailoa, Ken Walker, Alvin Kamara, DeAndre Swift, Isaiah Pacheco. Ooh! All right, flexing a JCM at pick 204, Pacheco at 85. What contest is this in? St. Brown, Nico, Tyreek, Mike Evans, Trey Harris. Don't love Trey Harris. Calvin Austin, Colson. Dude, yeah. All right, this is people are gonna be submitting some of these absolute bangers. This is absolutely a banger. He's got Kyler with he actually has unstacked Kyler, but he's got Tua with a 3-4 turn. Tyreek Hill, he's got the huge banger on JCM. That is an easy elite. Should we give him the slappy seal? We'll do. I'm not going to give this to everyone, but this. The slappy seal of approval for that one for Turmoys. Shout out to you, brother. All right. This is my boy Bucky, a true zero running back team here. Patrick Mahomes, Geno Smith, one of my favorite quarterback pairings. Oh, true zero running back. He didn't take a running back till pick 107. Scattaboo, Tootin, Eckler. These are all wins. Samson is a win. Blue is a win. Dowdle is a win. Giddens is a win. Brashard Smith is a win. All right, let's see the wide receivers. St. Brown, Mike Evans, Xavier Worthy, Zay Flowers, Matthew Golden, Juwan Jennings, Brock Bowers, and Jonnu Smith. You guys are probably going to disagree with me, but to me, clear win here. I mean, those wide receivers are nutted. He has Bowers. He went to the 7 running backs. He waited on quarterback. I think maybe the only thing you could say is if you swapped Mahomes out for like Josh Downs and he did 3 quarterbacks or something, but Jennings at 86, it's all fash. That's a smash. Shout out to Bucky. That's a big win right there. We're also going to go over to the exposure screenies tab, by the way, here in the Discord. So I would encourage you, if you want to submit your exposures over there, you can. All right, this is my boy CH. If you are a YouTube member, You just have to join the Discord and go to the team review submissions channel inside of the Slappy Central Discord. Pop on in there. This is CH. He has Lamar at pick 31, Caleb Williams, RJ Harvey, DeAndre Swift, not loving Brian Robinson Jr. at 138, Najee at 160, Jerome Ford 175, Rashad White 186, Blake Corum, middling running back room, Justin Jefferson, Drake London, Devontae Adams, Zay Flowers, Jaden Reed, Brandon Ayuk, DeAndre Hopkins, Sam Laporta, Colston Loveland. So he's got the Giga Ravens. He's got Loveland. I mean, this one's pretty good. I guess maybe I just don't love the individual players he chose. Like B-Rob, Najee, Ford, White, and Corum are all too low on my list. Oh, guys, this right here, the team that's about to be submitted right now is a celebrity. This right here is PD. So this is the guy who runs the Best Ball Mania database. This is the fellow who runs BBMDB. We've got Joseph Burrow, Bo Nix. He said this was his only Best Ball Mania draft that he did. Josh Jacobs, Isaiah Pacheco, Roshan Johnson, Jalen Wright, Keaton Mitchell, and Sean Tucker. Sean Tucker, I do think is running backs. I mean, I'm very low on Roshan. I'm very low on Jalen Wright. I like everyone else there. Let's see what he did at wide receiver. Chase and T and Zay Flowers, Sutton and Mims and Hopkins, Dante Thornton, Evan Ingram, Tucker Kraft, Isaiah Likely. You know what? I'm giving PD the elite just because he's the absolute GOAT. This is the man. He's getting it. Bang. All right. Mental note that Rhine is the line that we started from. All right. This is any thoughts on the marathon overlay? I mean, go for it. Go for it if you want. I'm not chasing it. Go for it if you want. That's all I got for you on the marathon. I have, I think, 27 teams left to do on Drafters. And I've got a marketing deal with them. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Someone posted a third round Bowers team the last time we did Elite or Delete, and he absolutely bag fumbled. So all you have to do, if you are a member, is link your YouTube account. All you have to do, link your account in your Discord. Literally hundreds of people have figured out how to do it. It can't be that hard. Okay. We have got this one from Lil Dodger. Cam Ward, Shadur. Cam Ward, Shadur, and Derek Carr. Gene T, CMC, Tracy, Scattaboo, Jalen Wright, Jameson Williams, Zay Flowers, Rashi Rice, Jerry Jeudy, Cooper Kupp, Marvin Mims, Xavier Liga, Jalen Tolbert, Trey Tucker, David Njoku, Harold Fannin, and Theo Johnson. That's so funny. Yes, dude, this is like such an example of how the pre-draft stuff works. Like, you're so close to like, oh my God, a Genty CMC team, which is like really hard to get now. Like these crazy picks. It's just the pre-draft stuff is so funny. And Njoku and Fannin is really funny. That's very good. All right. That is more what we want. I had teams to make me laugh. All right. We have this is from James Bean. This is a Puppy 3 banger. Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, Bijan Robinson, Trevion Henderson, Tony Pollard, Ja'Cory Cross-Camara, Will Shipley, Ollie Gordon at pick 215, Arf, Lad McConkey, Calvin Ridley, Juwan Jennings, Mooney, Tillman, Demario Douglas, Torrey Horton, Alec Iomanner, Tyler Warren, and Dalton Kincaid. I just can tell you're such a slappy. I can just tell you are such an insane slap. Who did you get with Josh Allen on this team? Oh, Kincaid. That's a good team. I'm giving that one an elite. I'm not going to give you the sound, but I will give you an elite for that. And this is his team. Oh, these are his exposures. Top exposure: Cedric Tillman, Will Shipley, Tyler Warren, Travis Hunter, DJ Giddens, Byshell Tootin, Arf, Isaac Urendo. Sad, but it is what it is. Pierce, Slayton, Richardson. Wow, what a slappy. All right. This is his team in the Dingers final. So he's got Severino Morton. Oh, Reagans is banged up. Devers, smash. FFPC does not do promo codes, Mitch. At least not to my knowledge. Neto, huge win. What, Vinny just had 6 home runs in 7 days. Shout out to him. All right, man. I'll be rooting you on. My one dinger team did not quite make it. My one dinger semifinals team. All right, this is Mwald 50. One of the biggest viewers and bros of the channel. Mahomes, Penix, Darnold. I do like 3 quarterbacks with Mahomes, particularly when you get him at 94. Oh, there you go. One-time promo code for the first contest sign up. Got 25. There you go. I didn't know that. All right. Bajan, Bucky, Brees Hall, Cam Scatterbo, Brashard Smith. Love the running back room. T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Rashi Rice at 75. Love it. Jaden Higgins, Cooper Kupp. Don't love it. Hollywood Brown, 171. Dallas Goedert, Chigakonkwo, and Juwan Johnson. I mean, it's pretty nice, dude. Brees at pick 51. I love that he didn't feel the need to take the 6th running back. I think he was better used. I think a 3rd tight end was better. Wow, Garrett Wilson, huge discount too. I'll give you the elite. Mwald. There you go. You did it, brother. I think that one's really strong. All right, we've got Andrew Allen, Lamar and Penix, Amari and Hampton, James Conner, Tony Pollard at 86, by the way. Eckler 155, Bigsby 158, Jarquez Hunter. Oh, I didn't even notice. Cooper Kupp was 30 picks past ADP. You earned it. Nico, London, Hunter, Golden, Bateman, Hopkins, De'Ami Brown. Keenan Allen pick 203. Mark Andrews and Colston Loveland. Yeah, smash the elite button on that one. That was a good team. Quite a good team, actually. Tim Holstead, favorite August Best Ball Mania from Tim. There is a way. I don't know how to do it on desktop. I only know how to do it on my phone. But you just go. I'll show you how to do it on your phone right now. You just go. So you open up your app. You go to upcoming. And it should be right there. View player exposure tab. Okay. Justin Herbert, Michael Penix, Aaron Jones, Caleb Johnson, Cam Scatterbo, Tyler Algier, Jarquez Hunter, Sean Tucker, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, JSN, George Pickens, Travis Hunter, Matthew Golden, Trey Harris, QJ. All right, you're getting a delete, Tim, for that being QJ and not KLS.
Delete.
I don't make rules. Actually. All right, this is my boy. Run Good Rick. What has he got for me? Brock Purdy, Tua Tagovailoa, and Anthony Richardson. McCaffrey, Sharbs, Tootin, Blue, JCM, and Ollie Gordon. Look at that running back room. Chef's kiss running back room. You do just love to see it. Drake London, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Devontae Adams, Jalen Waddle, Chris Olave, Juwan Jennings, 50 spots of CLV on Isaac Tesla, Travis Kelce, and David Njoku. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Run good, Rick. Absolutely beautiful team. Give this man his elite. That is an elite team. Oh, hell yeah. So we also have home league teams. Like your home league team, more than welcome. You are more than welcome to drop your home league team, your FFPC team, your NFFC team, whatever. But home league teams. All right, so we have what was this? A 10-team home league team. Drake May, Bijan Robinson, Chase Brown, Xavier Worthy, George Pickens. Incredible things. Look at those wide receivers. Trey McBride, Amari Hampton, Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley in the flex in a 10-team league, bro. Dak. You definitely don't need to waste a roster spot on Dak. Tootin, JCM, Jordan Mason, Ricky Pearsall, Matthew Golden, Rashid, Shaheed. Super slap. I love it. Honestly, 10-team league, drop Dak for a kicker. But yes, beautiful slappy homemade team. Trade Puka away for Nico. What's the point, brother? It's like the same guy. All right, this one is from our favorite resident boomer, BHO Kevin, Drake May, Tua Tagovailoa, Trevion Henderson, RJ Harvey, Byshell Tootin, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, Rico Dowdle, Ollie Gordon. I mean, have you guys ever met a bigger slappy than this guy, Kevin? I can tell it's August because the moment you said Worthy and Pickens, my mind went same bye week. No, that's the thing about Kevin that is so incredible. Kevin is the biggest boomer, but he drafts the slappiest bullshit teams. It's so funny. St. Brown, Puka, Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle, Chris Godwin, Darnell Mooney, Cedric Tillman, TJ Hawkinson, Mason Taylor, and Theo Johnson. Just beautiful, dude. Just slaps it. The only thing that's missing from this is like Harold Fannin. We need a good like slap sound effect, slapped emote or whatever. Because this is just perfect Kevin slap. I mean, getting Tootin, I feel like Tootin, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and Ollie Gordon are the holy trinity of slappy running backs. I'll give him a slap elite there. Okay. This is my fellow Kansas City Royals fan, Buddy D-Train. We've got his exposure screeny. Tyler Algier, Byshell Tootin, Xavier Worthy, Jaden Blue, Will Shipley, Travis Hunter, Darnell Mooney, AJ Brown. It's a lot of AJ Brown. Same deal, Harbs. So if you sub on Twitch, all you got to do is link your Twitch account to just like Discord, the application. Assuming it's like the same email and that the accounts are linked, you'll just be automatically added in to the Discord. If you need to add me as a friend on Discord and need me to pop the invite link to you, I can do that as well. Algier, Tootin, Worthy, Blue. You are super flat. 15% of Darnell Mooney. How many guys do you think have Travis Hunter 2x the market and then also have Darnell Mooney at 15%. It's like just D-Train and Jacob Sanderson. That's literally it. That's so funny. All right, we've got Dr. Evil 1996 for our next one here. The triple onslaught. All right, so he's got McCarthy, Lawrence, and Bryce. He's got Ken Walker, Aaron Jones, Jalen Warren, Travis Etienne Jr., DJ Giddens, Brashard Smith. So he has a Minnesota running back, a Jacksonville running back. He's missing Trevor Etienne. Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas, Tedoroy McMillan, Travis Hunter, Jordan Addison, Adam Thielen. Oh, the Thielen worked out. It works for both your teams and Jalen Coker, Brenton Strange, Jatavian Sanders. I mean, that right there, just the sheer level of execution from that team. Just the degree to how hard that is to pull off. I love to see that from Dr. Evil. All right, here's a Lestoic. Oh, what a boomer screenshot from Lestoic. You know what? I'm actually not going to make fun of him because he told me that he's one of the biggest technology boomers on Earth, and that it was very hard for him to figure out how to work Discord. So I'm actually not mocking him at all. Let's see if this is a real boomer team or not. Drake May, Geno Smith, Aaron Rodgers. Running backs, Christian McCaffrey. Wow, a hyper fragile build. CMC, Henry, Chase Brown, Rashad White. Wide receivers, DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, Jerry Jeudy, Steph Diggs, Emeka Egbuka at 90. Rashid Shaheed, Cedric Tillman, Demario Douglas. Tight ends, Njoku, Jatavian, Terrence, Ferguson. So he's got May with Diggs, Geno uncorrelated, which honestly I think is fine, and Aaron Rodgers with Metcalf. It does. Honestly, this team slaps. I actually think this is pretty cool. Yeah, remember Chase Brown at 31 before the preseason? That was a time. I'm gonna give an elite to my boy Lestoic. I'm gonna give him a nice little elite there. Double elite quarterback team from A Word On. So he took Hurts at 48 and he took Burrow at 72. Let's see. Did he land this plane? Bucky Irving, David Montgomery, Ramondre Stevenson, Trey Benson, Ray Davis, Will Shipley. Bucky at 24, bit of a gift, obviously. Jamar Chase, Devonta Smith, Jaden Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, Keenan Allen, Adonai Mitchell, Darius Slayton, Jalen McMillan. I would not have taken McMillan on this team, I tell you that much. It feels like he's too thin. Yeah, Trey McBride, Zach Ertz. You just are too thin with your skill. Like, I like trying to execute some teams like this. Like, I think one mistake that we make as best ball drafters is we get too used to the patterns of what we think a good best ball team is, and we just don't explore what weird fantasy football seasons might look like. And I think that doing occasional things like double elite, like taking Bowers and Kittle together or something like that, I don't think is horrible. I don't think you should never do it, but you can't take in a guy who's on the IR till week 8 on that team. Not that your last round pick should really matter that much. I'm giving A Word On an A for effort there. A for effort. Oh, all right. This one's from Brady Betts. Brady, is this a main event, or is this a big gorilla, or what are we cooking with here? Bowers, Bucky, Trevion Henderson, Tedoroy McMillan. I like the start. Egbuka, Waddle. All right, it's a big gorilla. Okay. Egbuka, Waddle, Judy. Oh my God. Rashi at wide receiver 40. Tootin, Ollie Gordon, Baker Mayfield with Egbuka, Drake May, Luther Burden, Rico Dowdle, Wandale, Jarquez Hunter, K. Dotton, Cam Little, Kyle Williams. Brady, I got one thing. I got one thing to say to you. You might be a slappy. Well, you might be a slappy if you cite Travion Henderson as a reason to not take the big dog. If you've ever drafted Genty and Hampton as your running back 1 and your running back 2, you might be a slappy. If you've ever drafted Jalen Warren and Miles Sanders together, you might be a slappy. If you have even conceived of the thought, the fan and bet, you might be a slappy. Incredible. That's incredible right there. I mean, just basically every pick other than Cade Otton and Wandale are just the biggest slappy dudes. Just the furthest slapsist guys. Yeah, you are slappy. Giving you the gold star slap one for that right there. All right. One of my favorite BBMs of the year from Sean YT. Drake May. Wow, Matt Stafford at 127. All right, how does he land this plane? Geno Smith, Jahmyr Gibbs, Chuba Hubbard, Trevion at 66, Miles Sanders. So this was back when we were drafting Miles Sanders, Brashard Smith, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. So this had to have been an early one, obviously. Adams, Tet, Myers, Kupp, Keon, Kyle Williams, Josh Palmer, Brock Bowers, Mason Taylor. I mean, I just can't. It's obviously good. Like Henderson at 66, Bill at 210. His running backs are crazy good. His quarterbacks are all. Why just his quarterbacks are all so early? I don't love. I definitely don't love the Jacoby Myers Cooper Kupp pairing. CLV on Keon. Man, this pains me. This pains me, but it's just like this is, you know what? The wide receivers are just not good enough. It's Tat and a bunch of jabronis. It pains me to do. But that's a delete. That pains me. Oh, look at this, boys. This is from my boy, David Sadowski. So this is, how about this, boys? We have a home league draft board photograph. That's how deep we are in the streets, boys. We are deep in the streets. Chase, Genty, A-Chain. I mean, unbelievable. This guy is killing these are his friends. Kittle, Kamara, Tet, DJ Moore, Travis Hunter, Caleb Johnson, Jaden Reed, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, Josh Downs, Harrison. But my God, he look at his idiot buddies. Just for example, look at the team right next to him. This poor guy next to him is just dead. Oh, I'm howling, dude. I'm howling. Just murdered him. Shout out to David. That is an absurd team. No, Kamara has. You guys are going to be so surprised with how good Kamara is. You really are for fantasy. All right. Do we already do this team? Yeah, we already did. We already did this Bucky team, and I gave him the elite button. All right, early drafters pre-draft from Dallins. Kyler Murray, Drake May, quarterbacks. Alvin Kamara, Zach Charbonnet, Tank Bigsby, Trey Benson, Ray Davis, Ollie Gordon, last pick. Missing JCM here. St. Brown, Marv, early. That's an early Devonta. Juwan Jennings, Steph Diggs. What if Keon Coleman goes for 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns? Kyle Williams, A.D. Mitchell, Troy Franklin, Trey McBride, Cade Otton, Terrence Ferguson. Honestly, I mean, I don't think this team is bad, but I don't think this team is like a had everything break its way team. Like, do you guys see any huge CLV guys here? Ollie Gordon, CLV, a little bit of CLV on Keon, CLV on Troy Franklin, and that's about it. That's like, yes, as Lil Dodger said, that's a B plus. Oh, all right. So I did some of these. So this is the real-time sports fantasy life championship. I did a couple of these. What hole did he say he was drafting out of? 7 spot. All right, he started CMC A-Chain. Unbelievable. CMC A-Chain. Lamar. George Pickens, Travis Hunter, Jordan Addison, Mark Andrews with Lamar, Juwan Jennings, Quinshawn Judkins, Keaton Mitchell, Will Shipley, Dallas Goedert, Taj Brooks, Jarquez defense, Pat Bryant, and final round, Harold Fannin Jr. You know what I have to say to that? That is an unreal good high-stakes managed team. Guess my Kamara exposure. 23%. I wonder if there is maybe I'll do one tomorrow. Maybe I do a high stakes. Maybe that's our stream tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow at 3 p.m. we do a Fantasy Life Championship. You guys into that? 2%? That is so low. Yeah, maybe we do one of these tomorrow on the stream. I don't really have a plan for tomorrow. You guys in on that? Would you guys be in on a high stakes managed stream tomorrow? Let me ponder that. I just saw this draft board and I'm just like, my God, that's insane. That is a great team. That is a great crazy. That is a great team. You did great, and you should feel really good about yourself. Groovy. Do you think we'd rather work instead? Ooh, a big dog with 75 spots of CLV on Trevion and Igbuka. That is fire. Honestly, I also thought BBM would be filled by now. I finished all my Best Ball Manias last week. I would not have finished all my Best Ball Manias if I knew it would still be open this week. All right. Jaden Daniels and Cam Ward. Early Tracy. Oh, he did the double Giants. But he didn't mean to. It's a big board. Okay, so it's Tracy Scadaboo on accident. DeAndre Swift at 117. Rip Tajay Spears. Devin Neal. Blake Corum. Austin Eckler. Corey Krosky Merritt. Golf clap for JCM at 237. Jefferson, McLaurin, and Daniels. DK Metcalf. Big CLV on Ridley, and he got him with Ward. Diggs at 93. Coker, Tolbert. Trey McBride, Harold Fannin, Quack, Theo Johnson. Yes, you do get a delete for using light mode, but this is a sick team. I mean, how about drafting Harold Fannin in fucking January, boys? Just beautiful stuff. I'm giving you hey, Devin Neal made the team. Devin Neal made the team. All you guys who are sad about Devin Neal, he made the team. We are right now on Devin Neal. We're chilling. We are okay. Yeah, I personally am unfazed by JCM being listed as the running back 4. It doesn't matter to me. I will be happy to readjust my priors based on what happens in the games. Yeah, we're all looking for the Devin Neal guy. Who did that? Do you guys see him around here? Let's go get him. Let's go get him and let's give him the fantasy lawyer punishment. All right, Artillery Frost has a funny one for us here. Oh my God. This is what happens when you multi-table puppies without positional limits. We've got Mahomes, Fields, Stroud, and Stafford. Beautiful. Genty, Hampton, RJ Harvey, Trevion Henderson, Byshell Tootin, Roshan Johnson, Brashard Smith, Kareem Hunt. Just incredible. Incredible stuff. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Terry McLaurin, Josh Downs, Jack Bash, Jalen Noel, and then a single Travis Kelce. Incredible. Just, you're not beating it. You're not beating it. I mean, what if Brashard Smith as your running back 8 is who you need? What if? Yeah, this is good advice for everyone. Don't multi-table puppies without your positional limits in. Also, I want to address this. Is this really what people think? People really believe that this is the JCM thing? If you believe, or if you would rather have Jeremy McNichols in fantasy than Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, I have a bridge to sell you. I also blame Adam. I also very much blame Adam. Yeah, it's definitely his fault. Okay, this is a DK Millie Maker from Tim. He's got Jordan Love, Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Garrett Wilson, DJ Moore, George Pickens, Colston Loveland, Amarian Hampton, Matthew Golden, Jordan Addison, Josh Downs, Bryce Young, Byshell Tootin, Xavier Leggett, Brenton Strange, Tyler Algier, Jalen Coker, Jatavian Sanders, Taj Brooks, Marshawn Lloyd. Incredible. Incredible things are happening. Beautiful. I love this team. Pickens at 69. DraftKings is a different world. DraftKings is a completely different world. Oh, we got a home league team. Yes, I will be streaming on Sunday morning here. If you guys haven't seen, I'll just go ahead and put this up right here. This is going to be the content schedule for this year. And make sure all my DMs are closed. This right here is my streaming schedule for the year. Monday mornings, that's going to be the portfolio exposure, oh, hold on, it's not on the screen. There you go. So we have Monday mornings, it's going to be the bag check. So we're going to check our best ball teams. We're going to check our high stakes teams. We're going to check, I don't know, maybe we'll check home league teams. We'll do whatever. We're going to, maybe we'll draft a couple BRs. That's Mondays at 11 a.m. That's the bag check. Tuesdays, the Swolecast. It's on the Swolecast channel. Instead of a stream on this channel, there's going to be a video. The name I came up for it is the Adjustment Bureau. So that's going to be like player usage. That's going to be like add Jeremy McNichols, drop Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Trey McBride ran a bunch of routes in this game. Trey McBride didn't run a bunch of routes in this game. Jalen Royals got starting level usage for the Chiefs type thing. Wednesday, gonna have a video called Upside Farming. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's just we're gonna be looking at the slate. We're gonna say, oh, this is a good spot for, I don't know, Tyquan Thornton. Tyquan Thornton is a sneaky start. Cam Scatterbu, sneaky start. Or this, you could use this for DFS. You could use this for Battle Royale. You could use this for any of these things, but that's exactly what that's going to be. Thursday is thinking about NFL DFS with Jacob Sanderson. It's going to be the same as the video was last year. Thursday, noon Central Time. It's going to be the BR stream. Exactly what it sounds like. We're going to stream a bunch of Battle Royale drafts. Friday, same thing as always. Friday morning, going to do the pick slip with Lord Reeves. So we're going to do our 5 favorite picks against the spread. We are going to do the Splash Sports Survivor pick, survive the NFL season. If we win that, we're going to be giving away part of the prize money. I assume the first look BR stream will probably be at the end of this right here, at the end of the bag check. Like if we're sitting there, we've been streaming for 3 hours or whatever. Yeah, we'll probably do some BRs. Then I'm doing the same 4for4 DFS podcast as last year with Karain and with Neil Orfield, but Squirrel Patrol, aka John Bressel, is going to be the host of that this year because he is the lead DFS guy over at 4for4. Then 2 p.m. Central, the Swollies Only show. So that's going to be more DFS splat. Like we're just going to have good times. And then Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Time, the Fantasy Football Countdown, 4 p.m. Ship Chasing, or the Ship Cast, if you will. And then after that, we're going to do the Gilcast. So that's that, boys. All right. Window dump. Yes, no stream with Nerdy and Brick this year. That is not a part of what's happening. Nerdy Tenor and Brian Hooper are now business owners of Run the Sims. Run the Sims does not currently have a Battle Royale product. And so if there's not a product, it was a really good idea to market endgame stuff in the past, but it's not as good of an idea to market endgame stuff now because Run the Sims is a larger part of the business than endgame is. All right, this is my boy, Long Boy Frank, a home league, 12-man half PPR. Jalen Hurts, Tedoroy McMillan, Rashee Rice, Christian McCaffrey, Chase Brown, Tyler Warren, Matthew Golden, Emeka Egbuka, Stephon Diggs, Byshell Tootin, Braylon Allen, Tyler Algier, Dylan Sampson, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Folks, these slappy home league teams, just beautiful. Just the slappiest slappy shit. I love it. You might be a slappy. Oh, just incredible. That I gotta play it for that. I mean, that is so good. That is so good. No, I got, so Ryan, I'm coming back to yours. Yours is right here. It's my starting point. So when I get back at a certain level of the channel, I'm going back to yours. But I promise it's in there. Sadly, unlike Liam, I do not go back and go look at my teams. When a team is drafted, it is not my business anymore. I draft the teams and it's gone. All right, what do we got here? This is a DK Millie from Smurfin. Dak Prescott, Devin Achane, Isaiah Pacheco, CeeDee Lamb, Lad McConkey, Garrett Wilson, Sam Laporta, Xavier Worthy in the flex. Crazy. Juwan Jennings, Justin Herbert, Chris Godwin, Ramondre Stevenson, Tank Bigsby, Brandon Ayuk, Tajay Spears, Isaiah Likely, Najee Harris, JCM at 211, Jatavian Sanders, A.D. Mitchell. Was A.D. Mitchell the best last round pick all year long on DraftKings? Literally just the whole year. This is a great team. I mean, you guys know how it is. You submit the DraftKings teams. Guess what? They're all good. Every team on DraftKings is good because you're drafting against idiots. All right, a January Superflex team from Mac Nova. because they open up the big gorilla really early, right? Or they open up the contest super early over on FFPC. All right, so he starts double quarterback. Mahomes, Mayfield, Josh Jacobs, Mike Evans, Zay Flowers, Joe Mixon, Jamison Williams, Xavier Worthy, Calvin Ridley, Brian Robinson Jr., Kate Otten, Igbuka, huge CLV, Golden, huge CLV, Samson CLV, Trey Harris CLV, Tootin CLV. Hilarious, obviously elite. Now he's got negative CLV on Wilson, LOL Judkins. So funny. Bond and Restrepo. That's so funny. Tyrod's dead. That's so funny. That right there. That's what it's all about, MacNova. That's so good. That's the type of content I want to see. You know what? It is. DraftKings is a lottery. And I wouldn't say 50%. I would say DraftKings is a lottery for like 37% of the people who know what they're doing. Yeah, sadly, Joe Mixon is no longer amongst the land of the living. Okay. Kyler Murray, Justin Fields, RJ Harvey, Isaiah Pacheco, Byshell Tootin, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, Isaac Urendo, Woody Marks, Taj Brooks. I mean, if Urendo is alive, this is a sick running back room. I just honestly, how alive do you guys think Urendo is? Do you think he's like 5% live, 10% live, 20% live? I mean, it's not super live. It's got to be more than 10%. I don't know. Maybe it is wish casting. We have better. It's true. We do have better chances at winning BBM and the Millie Maker than the Powerball. That's very real. Okay. I lost where I was. Nico, BTJ. One of the just like the most nutted starts in fantasy football. Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Jaden Higgins, Michael Pittman Jr. David Njoku, Mike Gesicki, Jatavian Sanders. All right. Hot take. This is a very good team. But I feel like it would be better. I think he actually did need a seventh wide receiver on this team. I think I would prefer Gesicki. I think I would prefer. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I'd prefer Gesicki being a wide receiver. Not like bad, but I mean, this is a sick team. That's really good. Yeah, that's very good. Dude, Urendo should be Zay Jones. All right. We got Chad Candles here. Mr. Brandles Candles himself. Caleb Williams, Tua Tagovailoa, and Cameron Ward. Jahmyr Gibbs, Chase Brown, Isaiah Pacheco, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, Woody Marks, and Ollie Gordon. Just a chef's kiss running back room. Just every pick, perfect. Gibbs, Chase Brown, Pacheco, JCM, Woody Marks, Ollie Gordon. 10 out of 10. Tyreek, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, Matthew Golden, Michael Pittman Jr., QJ and De'Ami Brown, Travis Kelce, and Colson Loveland. Honestly, if it was just literally anyone other than QJ, man, I am so biased against QJ, and I know Flock liked him. Like if QJ was Alec Iomanor, I'd be giving Chad the gold star of the day. Just beautiful. That was beautiful, Chad. You know, hold on, wait, where is it? Incredible, incredible things. All right, another DK Millie. Jaden Daniels, Bucky Irving, RJ Harvey, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Terry McLaurin, Sam Laporta, Keon Coleman, Jared Goff, Ramondre Stevenson, Luther Burden, Dallas Goedert, Dylan Sampson, Byshel Tootin, Jonnu Smith, Michael Wilson, Darius Slayton, Marshawn Lloyd, Adney Mitchell, Ray McLeod. What do what are we ever looking to say? You are in line to win the lottery, sir. You are in line to win the lottery. That is a lottery eligible team. BBM from 812. My team is basically irrelevant. I had to show this board in the other drafters team. The drafter in the 5-hole took 4 quarterbacks straight to start the nuke the room. Someone took Keenan Allen at 102 for good measure. Most fucked up room in the summer. One of the worst teams I've ever seen. And the worst Chaos Goblin. So this is not even Mr. Gilbert Arenas. Lamar, Daniels, Hurts, Burrow. Hilarious. Oh, this is the worst team imaginable. 4 wide receivers: Steph Diggs, Michael Pittman Jr., Rashad Bateman, Josh Palmer, Travis Kelce, Dallas Goedert. The whole contest should be canceled. I saw someone able to get Nico Collins and Christian McCaffrey together. Awful. That is so... Chaos Goblin. All right, this is my boy Run Good Rick. Hold on, I got to get the right overlay up. Here we go. This is my boy Run Good Rick. Mahomes, Darnold, Shuck Boy, stand up. Christian McCaffrey, Scattaboo, Tajay, J.K. Dobbins. That is the dustiest, oldest running back room of all time. That is just all the slowest, oldest guys. A.J. Brown, JSN, Xavier Worthy, Cortland Sutton, Chris Olave, Romeo Doubs, Torrey Horton, Sam Laporta, Travis Kelce. That's just, my only comment on this team is, my God, could you have drafted older running backs? These are the oldest running backs I've ever seen in my life. It is the Razor 33 structure. It's true. Fun AJB. No, the best ball character, the $5,200 character. The $5,200 character is every best ball shitter combined. It's all the worst, dumbest people on X the Everything app all at once. You know, it's all the people who put the Herzig salary in their bio and complain about contest integrity and shit. All right. Who's this? This was CH. Oh, I need to add Harbs into the Discord so that he can post his team. Hold on 1 second, fellas. Yeah, joke. Yes, it's the guys who had an absolute aneurysm over the I'm not on X. That's, well, first off, congratulations to you for not being on X. Invite to server, done. There you go. Harbs, if you're still watching, I just sent the invite to you. Not too late to post. Martin, you're a YouTube member, so all you have to do is link your YouTube. All you have to do is link your YouTube to Discord. You'll be automatically added. Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa, DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, Joe Mixon, Travis Etienne Jr., Will Shipley, Blake Corum. Hey, you posted it, dude. Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown, Tyreek Hill, Rashee Rice, Jaden Higgins, Christian Kirk, Darius Slayton, Dallas Goedert, Jonnu Smith, Chig Okonkwo. All right, I'll spare you. I'll spare you. Okay, this is it. We're back to August 11th. All right, this was Sports Poker Guy who had an insanely hard time trying to figure out how to get in there. Sounds like a drug. I swear I'm not on X, just pot. X, the everything app, might be worse for you. Goff, Penix, Stafford, RJ Harvey, Isaiah Pacheco, Tyrone Tracy, Will Shipley, Taj Brooks, Rashard Smith, Malik Neighbors, Drake London, JSN, Devontae Adams, Luther Burden, Tante Thornton. Kind of a sick wide receiver room. Laporta, Loveland, Likely. Honestly, I like it. Baxter said he just submitted the greatest drafted team of all time. All right, let's see. This is Dowen's LED 89 said this was his favorite draft of the year. Let's see how it aged. Brock Purdy. Oh, I got to see if I got Dylan Gabriel. I didn't. How about this, guys? Matthew Berry just beat me out for Dylan Gabriel in a league. Matthew Berry bid $476. $476 for Dylan Gabriel. I bid $401. Matthew Berry. He got me. He got me back. Okay. Purdy, Penix, Richardson. Already not great. So this must have been before Richardson got hurt. McCaffrey, Kyron Mason, Bigsby, Algier, Drake London, Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle, Ricky Pearsall, Josh Downs, Darius Slayton, Isaac Tesla, Colson Loveland, Brenton Strange, Kate Otten. Kate Otten injured too. That's how quick it goes, boys. That's how quick. You think your team is great, and then it's immediately over. Okay. We are to teams submitted today. So this is you, Ryan. I don't know if you're still here, Ryan, but this is your team. Jaden Daniels and Jordan Love, Chuba Hubbard, Jalen Warren, Ramondre Stevenson, Byshell Tootin, Jerome Ford, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, Keaton Mitchell. I mean, dude, if you sub Ramondre out for any slapdick, like if Ramondre Stevenson was some other slapdick, I would already probably be giving you the elite. CeeDee, Ladd, Debo with McLaurin, Golden, Jennings, Slayton, Blind Candle. As Blind Candle is really funny. Dontavian Wicks, Brock Bowers, Dallas Goedert. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You got Love, Golden. You got Daniels, Debo with the bring back. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, he said, look at the price on pick 94 for Jennings. All right. You know what, Ryan, you're good longtime friend and supporter of the channel. You love to see it. All right, Jared. Jaden Daniels, Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Jacobs, Braylon Allen, JCM at 191. Bet you wish you didn't have Miles Sanders now, brother. Bet you wish it was literally anyone other than Miles Sanders right here. T. Higgins, Jameson Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Michael Pittman Jr., Keon Coleman, Christian Kirk, Joshua Palmer, Keenan Allen, Sam Laporta, Zachary Ertz. I like it. Ertz with Daniels. Goff with JMO and Laporta. Keenan Allen at 146, which honestly ended up being a good price. That's a very good team. Now, I'm not going to give it a true elite. I think that's a compete, because there's nothing like crazy about this team. It's just an onslaught. I'm not. You said you needed it. I'm not giving it to you. You're a Miles Sanders. Lamb Lad Bowers is sick. I'm not saying it's not. All right, B Spurf says, good luck beating this team. Okay, this is the worst imaginable team. 2772, Kyler and Love, Joe Mixon, Javonte, Trey Benson, Rico Dowdle, Jalen Wright, Marshawn Lloyd, Audric Estime. So he got negative CLV on every single running back pick. Negative CLV on every single running back pick. I mean, again, you're just not beating it. The server name is Slappy Central. Sometimes if it doesn't work on your phone, I would try it on computer. Just subscribed, and on my Discord under sub enable servers, there's a join next to your Discord, but it says missing access. I can try and do a manual. Let me do a manual refresh. Sometimes that'll work. Settings, integrations, Twitch. Okay, I just ran a manual sync of the Twitch integrations. You know what? You know what I'll do, K-Man? You know what I'll do? I'm going to copy the link to the Discord. And here you go. Anyone over on Twitch? There you go. Anyone who's watching on Twitch right there, there's the link to the Discord. Come on in. Okay, hold on. I got to continue the rest of this team. Rashee Rice at 25. Trey Harris at 97. Where is B-Spurf? B-Spurf gets it. Wherever B-Spurf is. It's just so funny. This is we need more of this. We need more good humor. This is phenomenal. Shout out to B-Spurf. I'd like to he wins the gold medal for today. All right, hashtag Devin Neal made the team. This is a BBM from May 18th. Josh Allen and Justin Herbert. Trevion Henderson, Tony Pollard, Jordan Mason, Devin Neal, hashtag Devin Neal made the team. Wait, did B-Spurf really have to get a real job? That would be a bummer. Puka Nacua, Lad McConkey, Tyreek Hill, George Pickens, huge CLV on Igbuka, Keon Coleman, CLV, Goddard, Henry, Kincaid at tight end. I mean, this is how you win with zero running back, is you just get insane CLV. That's a good zero running back team. All right, very funny pre-draft league, but also live. Oh, Lil Dodger, bro. Why is your screenshot? Okay, there we go. Richardson, Shadur, Tua. God, we were really drafting Shadur, bro. We were being dead serious about Shadur Sanders. And I mean, I was one of them. I drafted a decent amount of Shadur Sanders in the big board. I mean, it didn't feel good. Feels real bad. Let's not say we. I mean, I was doing it. I was drafting Shadur. No, it's under team review submissions, Martin. Team review submissions. Richardson, Shadur, Tua Tagovailoa, Matt Stafford, Chase Brown, Tony Pollard, Isaiah Pacheco, Cam Scatterbo, Audric Estime, Justice Hill, Puka Nacua, Zay Flowers, Chris Olave, Jerry Jeudy, Cooper Kupp, Michael Pittman Jr., Adonai Mitchell, Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. Just very funny. Yeah, post again, Benny. Definitely a site credit pick. GM, new Brad, Mr. Brad 0616. Estime. I did draft some Estime. You can post whatever you want, Martin. You can post whatever you want. Puka, Flowers, Olave, Jeudy, Kupp, Pittman, Mitchell. Not dead. It is funny, but it's also not dead. All right, we have a home league team. 14-team home league. Lamar, McCaffrey, Nico, Igbuka, Kittle, Hubbard, Warren. I love that this is only one. I love that this is only one running back. Rashad Bateman, Zach Charbonnet, Stephon Diggs, Romeo Doubs, Justin Fields, Christian Kirk. Chris, I don't know. Buddy, I don't know if you slapped hard enough. I just, Chuba Hubbard in the flex. I just do not know if you slapped hard enough. We got a poodle here. I did see Taysom. I can't even talk about Taysom. It's too sad. Steven Shannon, a new YouTube member. Thank you, sir. Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, Christian McCaffrey, RJ Harvey, DeAndre Swift, Isaiah Pacheco, Tyrone Tracy. Pretty good running back room. I don't love Swift. Let's see the wide receivers. A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, Travis Hunter, Keon Coleman. What if he goes for 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns? Jack Besh, DeAndre Hopkins, Keenan Allen, Alec Iomanner, Parker Washington. Parker Washington, bro. Colson Loveland, Dalton Kincaid. It's a good-ass team. That's an elite. That's an elite for Turmoys. All right. We've got a pointer. We've got a pointer here from CH. May love Rodgers, Derrick Henry, Trevion Henderson, Aaron Jones, Jalen Warren, Najee Harris. That's a real never let them know where you're slapping from room. Like the combinatorial ownership of Derrick Henry and Trevion Henderson, so low. And then you toss Najee in there as well. Nico, JSN, Zay Flowers, Matthew Golden, Tamario Douglas, Xavier Leggett, KLS, producer, Travis Kelce, Jonas Smith, Jatavian Sanders. Honestly, I err more on the side of delete on that one. That's more of a delete for me. All right, here's my boy Swish. How many teams exist with CMC, Henry, Scatterbo, and Samson? That is a real never let them know where you're slapping from move. Jordan Love, Tua Tagovailoa, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Jordan Mason, Cam Scatterbo, Dylan Sampson, Rashad White, Tyreek Hill, Tedoroya McMillan, Zay Flowers, Matthew Golden, Cooper Kupp, Pat Bryant, Keandre Lambert-Smith, Dontavian Wicks. Blind Seal can still hunt. Dontavian Wicks is back on the menu, boys. Love and Wicks. You just love to see it. Tua with Reek, Tyler Warren, Harold Fannin Jr., quack, quack. Honestly, I love that team. Never let them know where you're slapping from. A big dog with 75 spots of CLV on Trevion Henderson and Emeka Egbuka. Jalen Hurts, Cam Ward, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, Trevion Henderson, Najee Harris, Ray Davis, and Jalen Wright. What? There must have just been a 2-week period where we were really drafting Jalen Wright. There must have just been a time frame where we were like, yeah, dude, it's going to totally happen for Jalen Wright, bro. Dude, it was always Jalen Wright. Adams, Devonta, Shakir. God, I hate these wide receivers, though. Kyle Williams, Josh Palmer, Tyler Lockett. Man, I was so ready. This is fine to give you the elite. This is such a boomer gosh darn team, man. We've got Najee, we've got Wright, we've got Adams, we have Shakir, we have Palmer, we have Lockett. Oh. Wow. The slappy boomer himself gifts 5 Membies. What a guy. What a guy. Look, it pains me. It pains me because you're a good man and a friend of the channel. But I got to do it to you. Delete! Josh Palmer got killed by Gabe Davis. How did Nick D get a Memphis? He's busting my balls every day. People are asking more about Nick. All right. Oh, Liam needs to tweet this right now. What if Josh Palmer goes for 1,510? Where's... I'm tweeting that right now to Liam. What if Josh Palmer goes for 1,510? Okay, this team has Mahomes, but it's cut off in this view. Okay. Well, here, actually, I can fix that, I think. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Mahomes, Goff, Geno. Mahomes, you can kind of see it. Mahomes, Goff, here. I'll do this while we look at this one. Mahomes, Goff, Geno, Saquon Barkley, J.K. Dobbins, Jaden Blue, Byshell Tootin, JCM. Love the running backs. A.J. Brown, Xavier Worthy, Devonta Smith, Jordan Addison, Luther Burden, Wan'Dale Robinson, Alec Pierce, Jalen Royals, Brock Bowers, and I'm assuming that is Sam Laporta. That's a really good team, dude. Too bad Jalen Royals is dead. I'm giving you a slap though. That's real. That's slap city. Check this running back room. Oh my God. Joe Mixon, James Conner, Quinshon Judkins, Tajay Spears, Rashad White, DJ Giddens. That's a team. That is so funny. Shout out to you, Chris. Really good. Yes. Sorry. I mean, obviously that team was an elite. All right. This is Keep the Chiefs Home League. Overlay back up. Drake May, Devin Achane, Trevion Henderson, Nico Collins, George Pickens, Tucker Kraft, Teteroy McMillan, Jamison Williams. Why is it not loading? You guys see that? It's literally, it's not loading. What I would tell you is that you did let them know where you were slapping from with this draft. No one has any doubt if you are slapping from the left or the right wing. They know exactly where you're coming from with Jaden Blue. There you go. Jordan Addison, Jaden Blue, Zach Charbonnet, Ray Davis, Rashi Rice. You are certainly slapping Keep the Chi from a very obvious direction. What is my internet busted? What is going on with this? Do you see these spinning circles I'm getting, bro? I'm winning a game of deuce to 7 triple low draw with that running back room. I mean, incredible things are happening. Harold Fannin Jr. Some of these screenies are just not loading, bro. Gonna be a short stream if we can't load the screenies. All right. Well, there we go. All right, we're back. All right, Baxter, was this the team you said was the best team anyone's ever drafted? Justin Fields, CJ Stroud, Will Howard, light work. Oh man. What did you do, Baxter? Did you fall asleep, bro? Trey Sermon. Did not know Trey Sermon was on Pittsburgh at any point. Do you let your girlfriend draft this? What am I looking at, dude? Luke Farrell? What are my eyes seeing at this current moment in time? What is going on? My goodness. Baxter, what happened? Brad, I do try it on your desktop. Is the mic Are we back, bros? Are we back? What I want to know is what happened. Really, what I want to know is just how did we get here? Easy to draft Jeremy Ruckert with site credits. Oh, there we go. All OSU. There we go. Okay. It took me a second. I got there. There we go. Okay. Hell, you know what? I support it, Baxter. We're all the way back. You know what, Baxter? I couldn't support it any more than I do already. All right, we've got Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Bijan Robinson, Chase Brown, Ramondre Stevenson, Tank Bigsby, Will Shipley, Marvin Harrison, Devonta Smith, double stack, super stack, Jacoby Myers, Jaden Reed, Keon Coleman, Josh Palmer. What if Josh Palmer goes for 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns? Michael Wilson, Tyler Lockett, Keandre Lambert-Smith, Tucker Kraft, Isaiah Likely. I mean, I like it. Although the 4 consecutive wide receiver picks of Josh Palmer, Michael Wilson, or the 3 consecutive picks, Palmer, Wilson, Lockett. What's the point? No, that's a delete, actually. A lot of bad picks. Ramondre at 122, why? Jaden Reed at 74, why? Palmer, why? Wilson, why? Lockett, why? That's a delete. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. Final BBM from Dowens. Lamar and Kyler. Ken Walker, DeAndre Swift, Cam Scattaboo, Rico Dowdle, Chris Rodriguez. Boomer-ass pick. Blake Corum. Jamar Chase, Zay Flowers, Juwan Jennings, Rashad Bateman, Keenan Allen, Romeo Doubs, Torrey Horton, Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, Mark Andrews. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Honestly, I feel like Bateman is kind of unnecessary on these builds. Not that it's bad, but it's fine. And then he got Trey McBride. I like it. I like McBride and Andrews together. I'll give you a complete on that one. All right, my boy Brady here. Did someone say Slappy Home League? We have Stroud, Trevion Henry, Adams, Nico, Loveland, Igbuka, Pearsall, Io Manor. Io Manor in a home league is so slappy. Zach Charbonnet, Rashi Rice, Dylan Sampson, Dante Thornton, and Byshell Tootin. Byshell Tootin, of course, the holy grail of home league slap. Yeah, that's a very good home league team, and it's very funny to take Alec Io Manor in a home league. All right, we've got a Peter O'Neill, Jalen Hurts, J.J. McCarthy, Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins, Byshell Tootin. So look at all these week 9 buys. Pollard, Dobbins, Tootin, Sampson, Braylon, Shipley, Marks. Good running back room from my perspective. Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith. So we got the Hurts double with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Michael Pittman Jr., Josh Palmer, Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, Jatavian Sanders. It's very good. It's very good. I like this team from Jason a lot. I'm gonna give him the slappy seal. The gold medalist himself is checking in. Work won't leave him alone. Everyone, Mr. Gold Medalist himself, Mr. B. Spurf. What a man. What a man. He gets the bit. He submitted. He's in. We're there. We're locked in. A lot of Josh Palmer on these teams. What if he goes for 1,510? Best part about Io Manor is that my friend was upset when I drafted him, and he's the most non-slap fantasy player I know. Interesting stuff. The Hurts and McCarthy double, it's really good. All right, we have a Dalmatian team from June. All right, if you're pulling up a team from June, it better be good. Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones. You definitely did not need Daniel Jones on this team. I can already say that. Jahmyr Gibbs, RJ Harvey, Tyron Tracy, Jaden Blue, Austin Eckler. Fine running back room. A.J. Brown, Jalen Waddle, Chris Godwin, Michael Pittman Jr., Christian Kirk, Demario Douglas, Jalen Tolbert, Curtis Samuel. Brother, what are these wide receivers? Godwin, Tolbert, Samuel? I'm sorry, bro. I gotta do it to you.
Delete!
I can't. No reason. Really no reason. Maybe you're just a huge Curtis Samuel guy. Ooh, the Rottweiler Superflex from Soups. So we waited on quarterback. He's got Bo Nix, Bryce Young, Geno Smith. Got a good price on Bo Nix. Connor, Pacheco, Mason, Chubb, Rashad White, Blake Corum, Jarka. Ooh, both of them. And Raheem Mostert. Jamar Chase. See, I kind of hated Chase in that format. I didn't hate him. He's fine. Shot Demon. Khalil Shakir, what if he goes for 1,510? Rashad Bateman, Marvin Mims, Dante Thornton, Brock Bowers, Mark Andrews, Theo Johnson. That is a good team. It's a good team. I don't know if I would say elite, but certainly a good team. That's a compete in the Rottweiler Superflex. I can't give any Rottweiler Superflex team that doesn't have Jalen Milroe on it an A+. All right. BBM from August 2nd. This is from Harbs. Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Isaiah Pacheco, Jalen Warren, Tajay Spears, Trey Benson, Jerome Ford, and Will Shipley chasing. Tajay Spears' injury is brutal. All right, Brad, add me as a friend on Discord. Add me as a friend on Discord, and I will pop you in. My username on Discord is Davis Maddock. You'll be able to find me, and I will add you in manually. Oh, it's not your, the reason why that's your username is my fault, not your team's, not your fault. There's some messed up setting in StreamYard that Adam Scherer did that I have to undo, and I have to figure out how to do it. How do you get in the Discord? Some people are able to figure it out, some people are not. But what I need you to do is just sync your YouTube account with Discord, and if you are a YouTube member, which it looks like you are, you will be automatically added directly in to the program. Okay, what was I in the middle of doing? Okay, this was Harbs. Purdy and Goff, Pacheco, Jalen Warren, Tajay Spears, Rip, Trey Benson, Jerome Ford, Will Shipley chasing, Jamar Chase pulled Marvin Harrison up a little bit. Jamison Williams got him at the turn, got George Pickens at the turn. Juwan Jennings, Josh Palmer. What if he goes for 1,510? De'Ami Brown, Torrey Horton. Love the CLV on Torrey Horton. Brock Bowers. Oh my God, he got Chasen Bowers. Wow. How much would you love to trade that in right now? What would you do to trade? Harbs, how much money would you give to trade in Tajay Spears for like Jaden Blue right now? No, it would not be too late. I'm gonna be live for a long time today, Jason. How do you go about reviewing exposures? I don't know. I'm basically just gonna laugh at you. I'm basically gonna say, look at this fucking guy with Tajay Spears. What a loser. Yeah, probably like I was thinking about $200 was my line to swap out Tajay Spears for someone who's not dead. 831 BBM, a decent effort in this economy from David Russell. Jalen Hurts, JJ McCarthy, Jonathan Taylor, RJ Harvey, Byshell Tootin, Will Shipley chasing, Woody Marks, Taj Brooks, Blake Corum, like the running backs. Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins, unique combinatorial pairing. Devonta Smith, Jordan Addison, Jaden Higgins, Hollywood Brown, Isaac Tesla, Tyler Warren, Isaiah Likely. That is a good team. That is a good team. I'll give you the elite on that one. Yeah, we're doing exposures. We're doing it all, Beastburg. It all happens today. Teams, exposures. We're gonna be wild. All right, this is a big gorilla team with K-Man Hot. Wow, Gibbs, Puka. Kidding me, dude? Gibbs and Puka Nacua on the same team. Josh Jacobs, Jaden Daniels, George Pickens, James Conner, Jerry Jeudy, Tucker Kraft. Good price in tight end premium. Juwan Jennings, JCM at 116, Byshell Tootin, Brenton Strange, Keenan Allen, Jordan Love, Demario Douglas, Chig Okonkwo, Xavier Leggett, Harold Fannin, Quack Quack, Kaimi Fairbairn, Patriots defense. I mean, that's elite as shit. Yeah, that team is sick. I gotta give it to him. That's a cook. That's a cook right there. Look at that starting lineup, bro. Crazy. It's gonna be even crazier when you're putting Harold Fannin Jr. in it. Jackson Pickett Goff is just a very funny username. Hold on, I'm gonna add DabK in real quick. Look at this customer service, bro. Where are you guys getting customer service like this? Is Peter giving you guys customer service like this, bro? I don't think so. Hold on. Before you max the Sprint sports poker guy, deposit using promo code Davis and get a deposit bonus over on Drafters for me. If you're chasing overlay, go deposit, put 20 bucks in over on Drafters for me, bro. Go if you're chasing overlay, the Drafters contest right now is 109,000 entrants out of 140,000. All right, Jackson Pickett Goff. You think those are like his 3 favorite quarterbacks? You think he's like a huge... It was only Ohio State players. You did it once I understood what was happening, Baxter, it was beautiful. GM. Well, they make money by getting you onto their site and then appropriately sizing their other contests, Kevin. The overlay is done to get you on the site. The Drafters reload code is Davis Reload 20. So if you already have a Drafters account, you get the deposit bonus if you already have an account there with Davis Reload 20. All right, Justin Fields, RJ Harvey, Jordan Mason, Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyreek Hill, TJ Hawkinson, Garrett Wilson, Travis Hunter, JJ McCarthy, Byshel Tootin, Trevor Lawrence. These are insane team stacks. Trey Harris, Dylan Sampson, Will Shipley, Mason Taylor, Kyle Monangai, Adonai Mitchell, Terrence Ferguson, DJ Giddens. Honestly, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but you actually are a little right. You are a little light at running back, which again feels crazy. Yes, I do have a splash $10 bonus code. There you go. If you just put that code in that I just put in the chat, it will get you 10 bonus bucks. For whatever reason, they didn't have like a bespoke like swole code for us, but it's 4XWLRT. Yeah, JJ Amon-Ra St. Brown combo is sick. It's just an insane website, DraftKings.com. All right, DK Button Hook from August, from Benny. Kyler Murray, Bijan Robinson, Josh Jacobs, Tedderoy McMillan, Rashee Rice, Jerry Jeudy, Trey McBride, Juwan Jennings, Chris Godwin, Tajay Spears, Justin Fields, Tank Bigsby, Drake May, Demario Douglas, Wan'Dale Robinson, Woody Marks, Kate Otten, Harold Fannin, Quack Quack. Wow. Legendary upside propaganda here with Josh Reynolds and Kayshon Boutte. I mean, it's a really good team. Kyler and Fields and May all stacked. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Round 14 May. May's like a 9th round pick when I do DKs, I swear. All right, we have a Dipperino slurper here. Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield, James Cook, Byshel Tootin, Cam Scattaboo, Trey Benson, Will Shipley, DJ Giddens, Nico Collins, BTJ at 16, Devonta at 57, Flowers in the 6th. Jennings 81. Malik Washington. McMillan is not draftable to me, really. George Kittle, Brenton Strange, Cade Otton. Baker at 129 is crazy. A lot of Dipperinos here. Not Tootin, though. Can't leave that one to chance. Can't leave Byshell Tootin to chance. All right. We've got one from Sergeant Sweeney here. Kyler Murray, Michael Penix, Bryce Young. There you go. Reloaded on drafters. Got an extra 20. Yeah, they're giving a bunch of tickets and shit out right now. How many do I have left to do? Let's see. I have 126, so I have 24 left to go on drafters. Kyler Penix Young. Bijan at 4. Sharbs, JCM, Braylon Allen, Taj Brooks. Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin. Yeah. Well, hey. It is what it is. Honestly, I think I would just rather take Baker. I might rather take like Tez Johnson with Baker, frankly. Mike Evans, Terry. Literally just got a new iPhone yesterday, and it just dropped. I would have been so pissed if the screen cracked. Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin, Deebo Samuel, Chris Olave, Xavier Legette, Darius Slayton, Ray McLeod. Wow, he did the Bowers and McBride and Fannin, sir. Bowers, McBride, and Fannin?
You might be a slappy.
Well, you might be a slappy if you cite Travion Henderson as a reason to not take the big dog. If you've ever drafted Genty and Hampton as your running back 1 and your running back 2,
you might be a slappy. If you've ever drafted Jalen Warren and Miles Sanders together, you might be a slappy. If you have even conceived of the thought, the Fannin bet, you might be a slappy.
That is the slappiest combinations of players. All you got to do, Jason, link your Discord to your YouTube. It works better on desktop than it does on your phone. But I do promise you guys, any of you guys who had trouble with you, I promise you guys it works. I promise you the technology works. I've gone back and forth. It does work. It does. Arashi Rice first quarter team. Mahomes, Geno, Bucky, Derrick Henry, Ken Walker, Tony Pollard, Jalen Warren. That's so funny. Rashi Rice in the first quarter. Rashi Rice, Deebo Samuel, Josh Downs, Christian Kirk, Cedric Tillman, Hollywood Brown, Torrey Horton, QJ. I think QJ's banged up too. Chig, Cade, and Jatavian. That is the first quarter stuff is so funny. All right, for whatever reason, it's so funny. It's not displaying there. BBM, some good CLV, but a sketchy wide receiver room. Burrow, Purdy, round 17, Geno, honestly fine. Chase Brown, Tyrone Tracy, Zach Charbonnet, Austin Eckler. Rip to Jalen Wright, so you basically have a 4 running back room. Puka, Worthy, Addison, Shakir, Brandon Ayuk, Christian Kirk, Andre Yoshibas, Isaac Tesla, Brock Bowers, Mike Gesicki. I don't love Gesicki. I mean, obviously it's fine with Burrow. I'm a little sketched on Mr. Gesicki. That's a complete an eliminator ass team from none ya business. Mahomes, Love, Richardson. That is very eliminator. Barkley, Chase Brown, Tracy, Sharbs, and Eckler. Very, very eliminator. Garrett Wilson, Tedderoy McMillan, Xavier Worthy, Jerry Jeudy, Jaden Reed, Josh Palmer. What if he goes for 1,510? Alec Pierce, Dalton Kincaid, and Brenton Strange with Dalton Schultz. Eliminator ass team. I wish I had a drop for eliminator ass team. Insanely eliminator ass team. All right, this is Jay Strez's top CLV team. Also, Beastburf, why are you trying to get me canceled, bro? There will be no accents on this program. Not happening. Yeah, everyone is posting their Josh Palmer teams. What happened with that? All right. Bo Nix, Bryce Young, Geno Smith, Bucky CLV, Henderson CLV, Montgomery, Charbonnet CLV, Tootin CLV, Jamar Chase, Tet, Sutton, Higgins CLV, Burden CLV, Besh Anti CLV, Huge Dante Thornton CLV, CLV with Washington, Bowers, Chig CLV. Honestly, you would think with like truly insane CLV, there'd be like more of like I would think a team with the most CLV would be like a Ja'Cory Cross-Chimera, J.K. Dobbins team or something. I mean, obviously it's a very good team, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a good team. I'm not going to give him the elite, though. I'm not giving you the elite, Jay Straz. I'm sorry. Riker loves to post these DK Best Ball Millie teams. This is like his third one. Luckily for you guys, I said I was committing to a very long stream today. A very long stream today that no one is going to watch. It'll be my least viewed video this week on the channel. Kyler Murray, Saquon Barkley, Amarian Hampton, T. Higgins, Jamison Williams, Jacoby Myers, Trey McBride, Jordan Addison, Michael Pittman Jr., Justin Herbert, Ramondre Stevenson, Quentin Johnston, Tyler Algier, Mike Gesicki. These are all like the most boring players. Will Dissly, Jerome Ford, Romeo Doubs, Mike Gesicki, Quentin Johnston. What am I supposed to be taking away from this? This is the most bog standard DraftKings team I've ever seen. Family-in-law, super flex keeper. They kept Bo round 10, Penix round 16. Oh, I was thinking we should do that. I was thinking I would do my Urgent contest at some point today. Jaden Daniels, James Conner, Zach Charbonnet, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Mike Evans, Cortland Sutton, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, just killing these guys. Yeah, honestly, I'm honestly really might have to get a new one because I can see it messing up. Like this bit right here is messed up. So I truly might have to order a new one. Well, hold on, we can try one thing. One sec. I actually don't think it's the cord. How does this sound comparatively? Does this sound markedly worse? Markedly better? No different? Same? Worse? Better? You guys tell me. It's a different. This is my old television mic. This is my Sennheiser. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a little bit worse. Okay, we're gonna soldier on. All right, let me try one more thing. One more thing. Dude, we're chilling. we're back to the big Mike. Yeah, I like have no answer for why it does this. Because I would think a microphone that is broken would just not work, period. But it is, I mean, it is really old. Soups, family-in-law, dude, we're having some issues. We're having some issues right now. Honestly, I wonder if maybe what it is that I wonder if it's the way the route that it takes into my computer. I wonder if there is actually an easier solution. Because it is routed through, I mean, technically it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Jaden Daniels, James Conner, Zach Charbonnet, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Mike Evans, Cortland Sutton, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Bo Nix, Cam Little, Michael Penix Jr., Ray Davis, Isaac Urendo, Rico Dowdle, Tank Bigsby, Keaton Mitchell, Ricky Pearsall, Khalil Shakir. Honestly, not even slappy enough for a home league team. You could have slapped so much harder than this. Like you don't even have Byshell Tootin on this roster, bro. You have Bigsby against your in-laws. Against your in-laws, bro, you don't even have Byshell Tootin. All right, this is a 5-5-5 from my boy Harbs. Drake May, Chuba Hubbard, Aaron Jones, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Thomas Jr., Tedoroya McMillan, David Njoku, George Pickens. That's pretty freaking sick, dude. Pickens in the flex. Travis Hunter, Tyrone Tracy, Trevor Lawrence, Bryce Young, Kyle Williams, Brenton Strange, Chigakonkwo, Jerome Ford, Keaton Missile, Darius Slayton, Damian Pierce, Troy Franklin. I love that Damian Pierce pick. That's fire. That's fire, bro. What if Harbs wins the DraftKings 5-5-5? Would there be anything more humiliating than your aunt's husband destroying you with a Byshell Tootin team in Week 13? I can't think of it. I can't think of anything that could possibly be worse. Incredible. Incredible things. Got another one from A here. Oh man, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about your wide receivers, but other than that, it's oh God. Oh, that's so good, man. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal content. I love it. Yeah, I worried about your week 8 buys, but other than that, you're straight. That's a team. No, that's a team, bro. God, what a moment. What a moment. A Chiefs revenge tour with Puka and neighbors. Mahomes, Penix, Tua, Kamara, Harvey, Tootin, Ollie Gordon, Roshan Johnson, boo, Roshan, Brashard Smith, neighbors and Puka, sick. Xavier Worthy, Michael Pittman Jr., Brandon Ayuk. Michael Pittman Jr. at 82, bro. Brandon Ayuk, Demario Douglas, Hollywood Brown at 183. George Kittle, Travis Kelce. I mean, I do love it, Kevin. I do love it. I can't help myself. That is an elite fantasy football team.
Easy to draft Jake Bobo 18 straight times on site credit.
Slappy from my boy, the Dantino. Lamar Jackson, Drake May, Chase Brown, Jalen Warren. Ramondre, not that slap, bro. But you get me back with Byshell Tootin, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, Keaton Missile, CeeDee Lamb, Jameson Williams, Zay Flowers, Stephon Diggs. Jaden Reed, not that slap either. Douglas, definitely leg up slap. Keandre Lambert-Smith, Josh Reynolds, very legendary upside coded pick. Mark Andrews, Hunter Henry. Honestly, it's a totally fine team, but it's not slappy enough coded. That's a total compete, but it's not that slappy. Got offered Sutton and Pollard for James Conner. I mean, the Sutton Pollard side is better for sure. There's probably an argument to just even take Pollard straight up over James Conner. All right, Harbs wants to know if he's a slap. He's got Geno, Stroud, and Dak as his most drafted quarterbacks. Shipley, Algier, Blue, Tootin. Yeah, there's Tootin. Keaton, Missile, Bucky, Jennings, Slayton, Worthy, Pickens, Besh, Knoll, Golden, Hunter, Lamb, Loveland. Okay, yeah, you are a slap. If you have 23% of a rookie tight end, 18% of Kyle Pitts, 17% of Bowers, you sir are a slap. Now I wouldn't say he's a full slappy because Harold Fannin Jr. is not on this list. I maybe slap adjacent. Maybe slap adjacent, Harbs. I don't think I would give you a full slap, and I don't know if you want to be a full slap, frankly. Looks like I have another friend request on Discord, which means someone can't figure it out. So I will go and help them. Done. Bang. There you go. Honestly, I don't. I actually do not have any idea how strong the 2026 rookie class is yet. Well, sadly, I think Tone, being full slap is not always the greatest way to make money. All right. This is Dab K, Justin Fields, Dak Prescott, Dak at 140, Trevion Henderson, RJ Harvey at 77, Pacheco at 116, Rashad White, Jaden Blue, Jerome Ford, Will Shipley, CeeDee Lamb and Dak, Lad McConkey, Garrett Wilson with Fields, Teteroy McMillan, Travis Hunter, Emeka Egbuka, Adonai Mitchell, David Njoku, Jake Ferguson. Really good team. Really good team. That's elite. That's elite, Dab K. I got you. I got you, bro. JSN Lover 69. JSN Lover 69. Justin Fields, Brock Purdy, Trevor Lawrence, Christian McCaffrey, Breece Hall, JCM at 90. You might be a slappy. Woody Marks, Kyle Monangai, Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Travis Hunter, Juwan Jennings, Brandon Ayuk, Cedric Tillman, De'Ami Brown, Josh Reynolds, Trey McBride, Brenton Strange. No JSN. No JSN from JSN Lover 69. You're getting a delete for that. I don't know. Your team was fine. It was fine, but I wouldn't say that it, you just need, if your name is JSN Lover, you better have 12-man PPR home league. Bo Nix, he got Genty and McCaffrey, unreal. Hunter and Tet, Evan Ingram, Amari and Hampton in the flex. I know it was. Ooh, a dog bowl team. Baker, Gibbs, Kamara, Egbuka, Golden, Warren. I fear that might not be very unique, bro. Flowers, Jennings, Mims, Shaheed Tootin. That is how you slap it up. Byshell Tootin in a home league. Bang. All right, T. Eds from BBM. Where can we send our teams? You have to be a YouTube member, a patreon.com/DavisMattic subscriber, or a twitch.tv/DavisMattic subscriber. You got to be in the Discord, and you have to be able to you have to be intelligent enough to get into the Discord to submit your team. You'd feel like it would be a low bar, but it's really not. Oh, okay. I guess honestly I was not thinking full dog bowl. Ryan. I like the concept of the team though. Okay. All right. This is a BBM from our resident medical expert, T. Eds. How many site credit would you give? I'd give $1,000 in site credit. I'd give $1,000 in site credit for it to be perfectly frictionless. For the second you click the join button, for everyone just to be able to pop right in. Yeah, I'd give $1,000 site credit, I think. Because the thing that you guys don't understand is not only is it annoying that it just doesn't work as intended, but I want people to be in the Discord. I love chatting ball. It is so, do you guys know how cool it is to have the Sloppy Central Discord? And it is literally just the biggest, blindest seals on the internet chatting ball. It's very cool. It's a very cool Discord environment. And it's frustrating that it just doesn't work properly. All right. Patrick Mahomes, Caleb Williams, Cam Ward, Jahmyr Gibbs, Chase Brown, Ken Walker, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, Austin Eckler. I actually don't hate the JCM Eckler double up at these prices. I think it's pretty good. Tyreek Hill, Xavier Worthy, Roma Dunze, Juwan Jennings, Michael Pittman Jr., Christian Kirk, Hollywood Brown, Jake Ferguson, Jonnu Smith, Mike Gesicki. You know what? You know what, bro? I don't think there is a delay after linking YouTube and Discord. I would tell you if it doesn't work on your phone, I've been told it works easier on desktop. That was a really good team, T-Eds. All right, Don G. Donatelli. This is a 5-5-5. Brock Purdy, Chase Brown, DeAndre Swift at pick 78. Justin Jefferson, JSN, Tedderoy McMillan, Evan Ingram, Devonta Smith, Shot Demon at 67, Khalil Shakir, Luther Burden, Austin Eckler, Tua Tagovailoa, Tyler Algier, Rico Dowdle, Cade Otton, Jalen Wright, Harold Fannin, Tyler Shuck, Kendre Miller. You know what? I'm giving you an elite just for drafting Tyler Shuck. I love to see it. Yeah, Underdog dropped a sprint and a marathon promo. So there you go. If you guys were looking for some overlay, you guys were trying to do a little bit of chasing, there you go. A BBM slap fest from Lestoic. Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, Jahmyr Gibbs, Pacheco, Jalen Warren, JCM, Ollie Gordon, super slappy. Bowers and Fannin, super slap. George Pickens, Ricky Pearsall, Juwan Jennings, Luther Burden, Josh Palmer, Torrey Horton, Jalen Coker, Isaac Tesla, Malik Washington. Insanely slap. My goodness. My goodness. Slappy freaking Central, Lestoic. Swish Sanders. This is the team from the league with the 10th graders. So Swish has been trying to teach 10th graders how to play fantasy football. There you go. Drake May, Ken Walker, RJ Harvey, Brian Thomas, Ladd McConkey, Brock Bowers. He killed these poor children. Jalen Waddle, Justin Fields, C-Rod, Jordan Mason, Keaton Missile, Kyle Williams, and Jordan Addison. My God. Just beating up on these 10th graders. These idiot children. Just murdering them. All right. David Russell, Dr. One the Professor, has a BBM from 831. Looks like I dropped the baby. Jalen Hurts, Cam Ward, Gibbs. He got Genty at 20. Hampton at 29. Shipley and Keaton Missile. Honestly, the wide receivers are fine. Devonta Smith, Chris Olave, Keon Coleman. I guess the wide receivers were just going like crazy. Jaden Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, Marvin Mims, Malik Washington, Kavonte Turpin. I mean, the wide receivers are not the best, But what if Keon Coleman goes for 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns? Dalton Kincaid, Dallas Goedert, and Chig Okonkwo. I don't think the baby was dropped. I wouldn't say the baby is like sleeping peacefully, but I don't know if the baby got dropped. Jackson Pickett-Goff, another DK Best Ball Millie, Justin Herbert, Bucky Irving, Amarian Hampton, CeeDee Lamb, Ladd McConkey, Tedderoy McMillan, Jonnu Smith, Deebo Samuel, Ricky Pearsall, Jalen Warren, Jaden Higgins, Trey Harris, Bryce Young, Kyle Pitts, Roshan Chig, AER, Alec Iomanner, Corey Krosky-Merritt, Elijah Mitchell. Seems fine. Don't have a strong opinion either way. We got a None Ya Business. Oh, the mini best ball. I didn't end up playing any of these. I did a little bit of the Badge Bros Brawl, but did not end up doing any of these. Hertz, Barkley, Gene T, Jacobs, Kyron, Puka, Worthy, McLaurin, Pickens, Metcalf. Honestly, the only thing I could say is I wonder if you just need to be scrolling more, but I didn't think that much about it. All right, this is CH's home league. Kyler, McCaffrey, Walker, T, Pickens, Bowers. It's so funny. I knew which team he had just from looking at the wide receivers. T, Pickens, Bowers, Igbuka, Ridley, obviously. Caleb Williams, he got Tootin, Dobbins, Burden, Addison Strange. Slap it up. Slap it up, brother. You just love to see it. That was a fun team. All right, here's None Ya Business's home dynasty league. Okay. Josh Allen is his quarterback. Sharbs, Giddens, Harvey, Chuba, Keaton Missile, Dylan Sampson, DeAndre Swift, Bishal Tootin, Jalen Warren, Kyron Williams, Alec Iomanner, Kayshawn. Oh, dude. I'm worried about your wide receivers. Tight ends, got Fannin. Iomanner, Booty, Brown, Tyreek, Jefferson, Juwan Jennings, Darnell Mooney. I mean, your seal could get a little bit blinder, Chris. Just a little bit blinder. All right, this is an eliminator from Brett. Purdy, May, Darnold. Love the three quarterbacks. Henry, Taylor, Hampton, Guerrero, Sanders. That's an eliminator-ass running back room. It's hard with Guerrero. Ridley, Judy, Pearsall, Igbuka, nice. Trey Harris, Kyle Williams, De'Ami Brown, Dante Thornton, Trey McBride, Theo Johnson. Honestly, all I have to say about that is an eliminator-ass team, brother. Pretty good eliminator. What if Javonte Williams is who you need? I don't know, man. You tell me. It's not going to be a good year for me. 0 running back team. Mahomes, Geno, Chuba Hubbard, Javonte Williams, Dylan Sampson, Nick Chubb at 157, Chris Rodriguez. Wow, Raheem Mostert and Kenny Gainwell. Those are the most abhorrent running backs I've ever seen. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, Mike Evans, Xavier Worthy, Matthew Golden, Rashad Bateman, Amari Cooper, Travis London, and Colston Loveland. Incredible. I'm sorry, dude, this team is brutal. What is Amari Cooper doing there? Give me Jack Bash over Amari Cooper, bro. I gotta delete that one, Soups. All right, here you go. Blindest seal on the board. Also, Tyler Johnson, a new YouTube member. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you for joining. I assume just like everyone else, you're gonna have some trouble getting in the Discord. I promise you, it works. Brashard Smith, 38%. Tootin, 28. Harvey, 27. Loveland, 26. Purdy, 25. Hunter, 24. Kyle Williams, 22%. Jordan Addison, 22%. Rashee Rice, 20%. Jaden Blue, 20%. Will Shipley, Pat Bryant, Emeka Egbuka, all 20%. Romeo Doubs, Hunter Henry, Juwan Jennings. Honestly, the fact that Romeo Doubs and Hunter Henry on here is ruining what would have been like basically the perfect screenshot. Nick, you were so close to the perfect screenshot. I mean, yeah. Arf, 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 indeed. Rashard Smith, RJ Harvey, Purdy, Addison, Loveland Blue, May, Tootin, Henderson, Pearsall, McCarthy, Diggs, Diami, Jaden Higgins, Luther Burden, and Kyle Williams. Well, there we go, folks. Should we do the drawing? Should we do the drawing for the Yeah, we should. We should do the drawing. And then we can hang out for a while. We could do some BRs or something maybe. Okay. All right, so let me pull up draw a winner from YouTube comments. I just had this pulled up. Here you go. YouTube random comment picker. Share screen. Tab. YouTube random comment picker is pulled up. Yes, I will get back to the exposures channel, but I'm gonna do the giveaway right now. And you know what? Let me make a timestamp of this. Timestamp for what are we? 2 hours and 10 minutes in. We'll do Underdog DFS Masterclass giveaway drawing. Okay, let me go pull up the right URL. So it is the How to Win Underdog Battle Royale DFS. All right, here we go. Number of winners, 1. Unique authors, yes. Include replies, sure. All right. Are we well, there were no live comments because it was just a video post. Here, I will give you guys all I'll give you guys all 2 minutes to go over there and comment. How to Win Underdog Battle Royale DFS. There are 116 comments. I'll give you guys all, if you have not commented yet, I will give you guys a chance to do it. 10-team PPR. Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Chase Brown, Mike Evans, Courtland Sutton, Kyle Pitts, James Cook. I would want a much better tight end than Kyle Pitts in a 10-team league, frankly. All right. How we doing over here on Drafters? We're getting close. It's going to happen. Just entered 2 more. All right. What else we have going on? Oh, yes. A reminder. Splash Sports contest over on, you guessed it, Splash Sports Survive the NFL season for $25,000. A link to that is in the description down below as well. Would love to see you guys in that contest with myself, with Rich Rebar. Splash Sports is, of course, sponsoring, the Swolecast, a show that you guys are loving. All right, we're going to do the drawing. Oh, here, I'll refresh one more time. Okay, you guys ready? Pick a random YouTube comment. Loading comments. There you go. Evergreen as a Christmas tree. There you go. Harbs wins. Evergreen as a Christmas tree. Listen to Davis Maddock, baby. Harbs is the winner. Where are you at, Harbs? Are you doing the sports betting show with Reebs? Yes. Yes, we are. Friday sports betting show with Rich Rebar is in. It's on. We're there. Let me send this to Peter, John, and Nez so that they know that Harbs is the winner. I did really get under Kitchen Skin with the James Conner pick somehow. Okay. Let me send these dudes the message. I worked the waiver wire like an MFer, sold high on a couple players, traded Igbuka, JCM Golden, and Dobbins for Chase Brown. Why would you trade all those players for Chase Brown, bro? That's crazy. Kitchen being so best ball brained is hilarious, by the way. Just the idea that David Kitchen, of all people, is best ball brained is so funny. Mike McDaniel on his expectation for running back Ollie Gordon II. He'll have 0 plays or all the plays, 0 yards or all the play. Mike McDaniel's not having a good time, bro. Mike McDaniel is struggling. Yeah, Ito, I'm sorry, brother, but this is one of the craziest things I've ever heard. Trading Emeka Egbuka, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, Matthew Golden, and J.K. Dobbins for Chase Brown, frankly, seems crazy. And I think I don't know. What do I know, though? I just, what do I know? I'm just some guy. I'm just a slappy drafter, baby. Ooh. All right. A new Battle Royale update is coming to the Draft Caddy, by the way. Mike McGee might be a fake. Hey, Harbs, I need your Harbs. If you're still here, I need you to DM me your email address to send to Peter, so that Peter can send you your DFS Masterclass login. What do we think? We want to rock some BRs. What do you think, boys? We could do that. We can rock some BRs. Nope. Name no one cares about is out. It's best ball summer, dude. People asking me how to win a DFS, and I say I'm just a guy. It's hilarious. Like, I don't know. There you go. Honestly, Ryan, I'm just probably not going to do one on this show today because this stream is not going to get a ton of views, and so I don't want to rack up debt on a stream that is these are hardcores only today. Only the real Slappy Central boys are here today. Let's ship a few BRs. There you go. Oh, yes, we will do exposure screening. So if you're in the Discord, go over to the exposure screening tab and we'll go through a run of the exposures screening tab here in like 10 minutes. Yeah, inflation is real. I will do a PTP and I will take Keandre Lambert Smith for sure. Oh, and we get gifted the 101. Beautiful. I'm not complaining, bro. 101 all day. Debt in YouTube streaming. Inflation is real. Well, let me tell you, bro. It ain't not everyone gets to fly out to Hollywood like Peter Overzet. I can tell you that much. As the kids say, the game is the game. All right, we're up. I'm firmly Christian McCaffrey 101 this week. Open to hearing other ideas, but that's how I'm playing it right now. I'm playing McCaffrey as the 101 in BRs this week. A lot of names I recognize in this lobby. You don't love to see it. Yes, if you're not creating prison games for YouTube, it is hard to make millions or maybe even thousands. I see a lot of you fellas have I see a lot of you guys posted your exposures in there, so we're gonna get to those here in a second. Jason, there you go. I just sent you the link to get in Slappy Central via direct message. See, the thing is, Pete didn't sell his soul. Pete just did good work, man. I zoned out and auto-drafted Joe Mixon. Is there a worse feeling? I'm just a Slappy watcher, baby. Michael, go. Unironic, good advice. Go watch the BR video that I did on the channel last week. I'm not saying that I know the answers to the test, but I know theoretically how to win. Theoretically, I know how to find winners in the BR. I just, got to be able to access it myself. Okay. What am I going to do with CMC here? Wow. Imagine CMC neighbors. Crazy team. I literally hope the basement best ball $5,200 guy never goes away. Okay, DM'd me email on Discord. Bang. Done. Sent it to Peter. There you go. Wow. CMC neighbors, say less. We are also going to be selecting Puka Nakua at this turn. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Puka probably is going to end up being my biggest stance in week 1 BR. Puka and James Conner. Google's up 9% today. YouTube is it, bro. I got one CMC Bajan team. Okay. All right. Say less. That's really nice. That's hot fire, brother. Hot fire, brother. I can't believe Harbs won the giveaway. I will assign if you would like, I will assign everyone a left wing, right wing slap, right wing non-slap, left wing non-slap. I can assign everyone an affiliation. Pour one out for 7 hours of commercial-free football. Is it over? Is it officially commercials now? I know you like running back here, but there will be 0 Purdy CMC Razor. There will be none because I'm not going to do it. Well, the game environment for Chase will be better. God, this freaking allergies, dude. I'm at my wit's end. I'm at my absolute wit's end with the allergies. Just dying, bro. Well, honestly, I think this is the wrong attitude to take. CMC Bijan teams are why I don't like doing these BRs. I think that is actually the exact wrong attitude to take. Because those combos that are unlikely but projected, I mean, they're still not that likely to win. They just really aren't. Maybe in like a 2-game slate, sure. All right. Wow, Burrow is still there, huh? It's gonna suck to pass on him. I will be selecting James Conner at running back. And then what do I want to do? Do I want to do something funky? Do I want to take Stafford? Do I want to take Laporta and Goff? Actually, I'm going to take Tucker Kraft. And then I'm going to take one of Jordan Love or Matt Stafford or Justin Fields. Doesn't matter which one. Yeah, rip to Stream East, bro. All right, this is a pretty good team. CMC, Neighbors, Puka, James Conner, Tucker Kraft. And actually, you know what? I could take Purdy on this team to go back to Kevin's point. I actually don't think it's like a truly awful idea to take Purdy on CMC teams. I actually think it's perfectly cromulent, if you will. Kincaid isn't expected to see an expanded role in 2025 compared to what he handled last season. Joe Buscaglia of The Athletic reports. Ryan wants me to take Russell Wilson here. I don't know, bro. Russell Wilson, I don't think I can do it. I think I'm going to do my boy Jay Love. I think Love is good leverage. Okay, Ryan was just messing with me, bro. All right, I've got the exposure tab up in Slappy Central, and we're about to get after it there, boys. All right, Jordan Love it is. Jordan Love at 35.7. That means he's like about 5% owned. Done. Jordan Love, Christian McCaffrey, James Conner, Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua, and Tucker Kraft. You love to see it. All right, boys. You ready for some exposure roasting? This is from my boy A. He's got Rashee Rice at 20%. He's a flat boy. Rashee Rice, Ollie Gordon. Wow, this is a real never let him know where you're slapping from team, because he is Ollie Gordon and Najee Harris, Tucker Kraft, Matthew Golden, Juwan Jennings, Zach Charbonnet, Tyreek Hill, and it's super flat. McLaurin, Bryant, Horton. I like your exposures. He doesn't have any. He really doesn't have any zeros in here. I think he is right wing non-slap for A. All right, this is Soups. Super flat quarterbacks. Ray Davis, most drafted running back. J.K. Dobbins, Chase Brown, CMC, Jaden Blue, Byshell Tootin, Travis Hunter, Jamison Williams, Rashid Shaheed, Mike Gesicki. I think right wing non-slap for these exposures. 405 teams. I think we got right wing non-slap. BBM exposures from Sports Poker Guy. Isaiah Likely, Kyle Williams, Brian Robinson Jr., Dante Thornton, Tyrone Tracy, Cedric Tillman, Malik Neighbors, Will Shipley, Byshell Tootin, Trevion Henderson, Brashard Smith. I mean, this is never let them know what direction you're slapping from. I think Sports Poker Guy, I think you are a centrist slappy. Like if you're looking at Jacob Slapsis, you're centrist. You're a centrist super slappy. 34% Isaiah Likely is insane. My goodness, dude. 19% Jonnu. These are just some wild exposures. Truly. I love it, though. I love it. All right. BBM exposure from Don G. Donatelli. 22% Caleb, believe in something. Kyler Murray, Justin Fields, Stafford, Purdy, Tua, Goff, Josh Allen. 10% Josh Allen. Giddens, Rashad White, Jalen Warren, Tyler Algier, Dylan Sampson, Byshell Tootin, Saquon Barkley, David Montgomery. I feel like Giddens, Rashad White's very right wing. Jennings, Adams, Flowers, Coker left wing slap. These are very responsible right wing exposures. Harold Fannin, quack quack, quack quack Don. I love it. Those are good exposures. Across all regular season contests, 19% Fannin, you might be a slappy. Jalen Warren, you might be a slappy. Hunter Henry, legendaryupside.com. Byshell Tootin, slap. Corey Krosky Merritt, slap. Marvin Mims, slap. Rashi Rice, slap. Pollard, no slap. Shipley, Benson, Centris. Yeah, Harbs, you gotta go. You gotta go buy a Powerball. You gotta go do something. You're running very strong today. Strong stuff there. All right, already did Knicks exposures. B-Spurf, 15% Jordan Love across 285 teams. Kyler Murray, Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford, J.J. McCarthy, Jared Goff, David Montgomery, Tyler Algier. You guys were really buying the Dipperino. Ooh, 13% Joe Mixon. B-Spurf, were you buying the Dipperino on Mixon, or you just were buying him at the top? Pain. TJ Hawkinson, Dallas Goedert, Evan Ingram. I need to see some more fan in here, bro. I need to see some more fan in B-Spurf. All right, my boy, keep the Chief. Tootin, left wing slap. Giddens, Mitchell. Oh, you're as left wing as they come. Keep the Chief. Addison, Worthy, Kraft, Hunter, Marks, Chase. Oh, a bunch of 101s. Kyle Williams, Brock Bowers. Give that man his left wing accolades. All right, Harbs, Jennings, Slayton, Worthy, Shipley, Loveland, Algier, Jaden Blue, George Pickens, Jack Besh, Jalen Knoll, Byshell Tootin, Matthew Golden, Kyle Pitts, Trey Benson. That dude, he just drafted good, man. Harbs is having himself a good day, bro. Wait, I just reported that on accident. There you go. Delete message. All right, I gotta scroll up because you guys are posting and confusing me. Let's get like August 29th. I feel like the easiest thing to do is a screenshot, but I guess I don't know. All right. Officially maxed. Here's Bucky's exposures. 31% Geno. 20% Cam Ward. 14% Jaden Daniels. 12% Bryce Young. That's a lot of Jaden Daniels. Fields. He clearly has a type. Dude likes his running quarterbacks. Tootin. Arf. Will Shipley, Jaden Blue, Arf, DJ Giddens, Cam Scattaboo, JCM, Woody Marks. Dude, these are fire exposures. Darius Slayton, Chris Olave, Zay Flowers, Jalen Waddle, Deebo Samuel, Cedric Tillman, Keon Coleman, Jamison Williams, Brandon Ayuk, Tedderoy McMillan, CeeDee Lamb, Josh Downs, Calvin Ridley, Matthew Golden, Rashid Shaheed, Malik Neighbors. Most drafted tight end, Brock Bowers. Guess what you get, bro? You love to see it. You're darn tootin'. You know what? Let me save this image. Tone, that's very funny. I'm saving this image, and I'm going to use this the first time that Byshell Tootin scores an NFL touchdown. All right, here's Skeletor. Final BBM finish for Skeletor. Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Cam Ward, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Jackson Dart, Tootin, Trevion, Tank, Hampton, Mason, Caleb Johnson. A lot of Ray Davis in here. Pollard, Pacheco. Yeah, most drafted receivers, Igbuka and Golden. 16% Hunter. A lot of Tet. A lot of Worthy. Tyler Warren. You might be a slappy Skeletor. You just might. Those are very good and balanced exposures. Elim exposures. These are going to be flat as shit. Yeah. Tank, Mason, Rico Dowdle. Yeah, super slap. Golden, Downs. Super flat. How about tight end? Yeah, it's always Brenton Strange. It was always Brenton Strange in the Eliminator. All right, a wrap for the season from Skeletor. Yeah, Ray Davis is not that high up in any of my stuff. At least I don't think so. I would be stunned if he was that high. $1,003 of Byshell Tootin, Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Worthy, Matthew Golden, DJ Moore, Alec Iomanner, Keaton Mitchell, Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt, Brock Bowers, Mark Andrews, Tank Bigsby, Jalen Warren, DJ Giddens, Tedderoy McMillan, Christian Kirk, Josh Downs. Again, beautiful exposures. I'm waiting to see one of these that I actually hate. There's gotta be one that I'm gonna hate. Maybe it'll be Chad. Nope. Love Cam Ward. Love Tua. Love Fields. Love Penix. Well, 13% Aaron Rodgers. I need you to reel it in, Chad. Scattaboo. Chad. Oh my God. 27% Cam Scattaboo. Pacheco, Pollard, Mason, Braylon. Chad made a bet. He sure did. Jameson Williams, Garrett Wilson, De'Ami Brown, Calvin Ridley, Xavier Worthy, Deebo Samuel, Drake London. Slap adjacent. Jameson Williams as your most drafted wide receiver is actually a crazy amount of faith. Chig, Hawkinson, Juwan. I have a lot of Juwan. Brenton Strange, Dalton Kincaid, Tucker Kraft, Sam Laporta, Travis Kelce, Harold Fannin, Quack Quack. Chad, I love to see it. Yeah, 40. Yeah, shout out Lestoic. 40% of Drake May. It's a legendary upside ass pick. Emwald, Herbert, Murray, Young, May, Love, Tootin and Brashard. Tootin and Brashard, bro. You might be a slappy, Emwald. Rookie, non-rookie. They're all rookies. What a slap, Emwald. Jennings, Wandale, Tedderoya, Josh Downs, Jaden Reed, Adonai, Michael Pittman, Matthew Golden, George Pickens, Dallas Goedert, Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, Kate Otten. Emwald, you get a positive slap recommendation for that. BBM and others, Dak, Geno McCarthy, Pacheco, Tootin, Hampton, Marks, Sampson, Blue, Guirendo, JCM, George Pickens, Jaden Higgins, Xavier Worthy, Rashid Shaheed, Matthew Golden, Jennings, Puka. Ooh, 17% Puka. Slurping the Dipperino, aren't we? Jatavian Sanders and Brock Bowers and David Njoku and Brenton Strange. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, Peter. Those are nice, well-rounded teams. As a centrist, if you slap with every streamer, it's true. It's true. You know, that's kind of the way I view it. Is like, you know, I'll do a stream with. Honestly, Goddard is like the most centrist tight end pick. That's such an interesting point. But you're so right. He's such a centrist pick. All right, MBF has got Fields as his most drafted quarterback, JJ McCarthy, Jordan Love, CJ Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith, Tootin most drafted, Giddens, Shipley, Harvey. Man, the Shipley boys are legion. Jordan Mason, Amarian Hampton, Tank Bigsby, a lot of Guirendo in here. Xavier Worthy, Travis Hunter, Jalen Knoll, Matthew Golden, Luther Burden, Juwan Jennings, Emeka Egbuka, AJ Brown. 15% Nico, some big slaps in here. Gesicki is a weird most drafted tight end. Everyone has like 15% of Goddard. You're missing Fannin on this screen, bro. I don't see any Fannin MBF. Don't love it. Was anyone on the clocks in weekly winners when the Bill hype went off? That's actually fire in weekly winners. People should be jealous of that. All right, this is Run Good Rick. Buy Shell Tootin 30%. Algier, Jesus Christ, dude. 2,444 American dollars on Buy Shell Tootin. And then the rest of his running back exposures are pretty normal. That's just so funny. 14% David Montgomery. You don't see huge David Montgomery slaps that often. Luther Burden, Juwan Jennings, Keenan Allen, Xavier Worthy. I bet you have a lot of CLV on those Keenan Allen teams. Fields 17%, Mahomes, Bryce Young. 18% Kelsey is actually crazy. Yeah, that's not even site credit, dude. That's not even site credit, brother. That is real whole hardcore American dollars. Final Superflex exposures. Tua Tagovailoa, Tyler Shuck, Kirk Cousins, Spencer Rattler. 20%. Superflex. Okay. All right. That's what I thought. I just my eyes just broke. And I was like, wait, okay, Superflex. Sanders, Pollard, Connor, Taylor, McCaffrey, Corum, Tootin, Taj Brooks, Quinshon Judkins, Devin Achane, TJ Giddens, Jalen Wright, Jahmyr Gibbs, Saquon Barkley. Yeah, this is fine. You played the game the right way. And then all your wide receivers are late spike week guys. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it would be. Super flat. You needed more Milrow, though. Juwan Johnson, Dallas Goedert, Chigakonkwo. Yeah, only criticism I have is you needed more Milrow. Tim says, my exposures even confuse myself. Cam Ward, Justin Herbert, Geno Smith. That is confusing. What's the relation there? Tootin and Roschon and Hampton and Scatterboot and Tank Bigsby. The Tootin Bigsby axis. Brandon Ayuk, Travis Hunter, Luther Burden, Jalen Knoll, Matthew Golden, Darius Slayton, Mason Taylor, Colston Loveland, Brock Bowers. Yeah, what's the rookie tight ends have to have such a high correlation with Bowers? Just need 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns from Keon. Well, I was told it was happening. Sam Laporta, Jonnu Smith, Tyler Warren. Wait, hold on. I'm on the wrong thing. Yes. No, he did tight ends first. 18% Laporta's crazy. 19% Keenan. 17% Keon, huh? Tua, Lawrence, Daniels. Eckler is your most drafted running back, huh? Kind of wild. Eckler to be your most drafted running back. All right. Swish said he's got an absurd amount. 37% Keaton Missile. That's so funny. 37% Keaton Missile. 33% Burden. 21% Hunter. 20% Coker. 20% KLS. 16% Laporta. He got some Fannin, though. He got his 12% of Fannin. All right, Elim exposures from Brett. A lot of Shot Demon, a lot of Slayton, a lot of Fields, Miles Sanders, Tyler Warren, Emeka Igbuka, Brenton Strange. Yeah, 37% Chris Johnson is crazy. Marvin Harrison most drafted is, I don't even know. Is that Slappy? That might not be Slappy. I don't know what that is. That's something. All right, Vince is 100. Best Ball Mania is in with Christian Kirk as his most drafted player. That feels wild, actually. How do we get there? How does Christian Kirk end up being your most drafted player? That's a cry for help. Probably right wing slap. T. Higgins, Cortland Sutton, James Cook, Chris Olave, Khalil Shakir, Romeo Dubs. These are wild exposures, brother. I'm not even saying you're wrong, but they're wild. All right, this is Mr. Mod himself. C Money. Fields, Prescott, Daniels, Darnold. Pollard, Dobbins, Ramondre, Ken Walker, Tyler Algier, DeAndre Swift, Joe Mixon, CMC. Flowers, Higgins, Bateman, Brown, Reed, Reek, Keenan, Mark Andrews, Jonnu Smith. You're such a Sooners homer. Jake Ferguson, George Kittle. Honestly, for a right wing slappy, not that bad. All right, Benny's got a DK screenshot here. 48% Wandale, 27% Tootin, 21% Knoll, 20% Brashard, 20% Royals, 18% DJ Moore. You know what? Wandale is such a DraftKings ass pick. All right, we got my boy Michael over on DraftKings here. Torrey Horton and Harold Fannin. Emeka Egbuka. Slappy ass exposures, Michael. Wandale is the goated chaperone on DraftKings. It's true. Michael, that is phenomenal stuff. You made me proud. All right, here's my boy Westy. 24% Tootin, 21% Burden, 20% RJ Harvey, 19% Caleb Johnson. If your most drafted non-rookie is Breece Hall,
You might be a slappy.
well, you might be a slappy if you cite Travion Henderson as a reason to not take the big dog. If you've ever drafted Genty and Hampton as your running back 1 and your running back 2,
You might be a slappy. If you've ever drafted Jalen Warren and Miles Sanders together, you might be a slappy. If you have even conceived of the thought, the fan and bet, you might be a slappy.
insane amounts of slappy behavior, bro. Truly. Not meant as a criticism in any way. Not meant as a criticism. Meant as a truism. No, Wandale is not a bad pick on DraftKings. Insane thing to say. All right, here's K-Man. So here's the deal about K-Man. He figured out how to draft $1,139 worth of Jared Goff, but had to be invited in to the Discord. Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, Justin Fields, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., Tony Pollard, Will Shipley, Jalen Warren, Byshell Tootin. Those are true never let them know where you're slapping from exposures. Like 11% Rico Dowdle, but also over market on Ashton Genty. Darius Slayton, dude, everyone who drafts Darius Slayton, like the Slayton stuff is so funny because we know exactly what Darius Slayton is going to be. And it's just a matter of what week does he have his 21-point game. Slayton, Judy, Hunter, Metcalf, Debo. Jake Ferguson, Colston, Loveland. Love it. These are very flat exposures. 934 teams. He's a man after my own heart. Yeah, bet he has a very high Jacquard score. Slayton is exactly like picking up a nickel. All right, got my Kramer posted his BBMs in here. Hold on, I got Discord DMs to check. I wonder if anyone needs to get let in. Okay. Well, except I don't think Thielen is a good chaperone pick anymore. You know what Thielen is? Thielen was a really good eliminator pick. Okay. Kramer has Juwan Jennings. Wait, hold on. I'm all kerfuffled here. All right. Tootin, slap it up. Rico Dowdle. Aren't you worried about Trevor Etienne, bro? Tyrone Tracy, Jaden Blue, Isaac Urendo, Trevion Henderson, Aaron Jones, Dylan Sampson, Braylon Allen, Alvin Kamara. What the fuck? What did I just read? Am I crazy for having 12% Zay Jones? What did I just read, bro? That's insane. Yes. How is that gonna happen for you? Jennings, Waddle, Golden, 14% Puka. Slurping that Dipperino, honey. Hunter Henry, Zach Ertz, Jatavian, Brenton Strange. Not slappy enough at the tight ends, Kramer. Not slappy enough. All right, here's David Russell's. 21% McCarthy. Believe in something, bro. Believe in something, and David does. Purdy, Goff. I never see exposures that high at quarterback, so David really does believe in something. Then he's got 42% Will Shipley. Dude, we found someone who believes in something. This man believes. 42% Shipley and Giddens. Unreal. Get a round of applause for David. What insane shippers there. All right, look at these wide receivers. 26% Jalen Royals, 24% Jordan Addison, 20% Jamison Williams, 19% Isaac Tesla. I guess if you have a lot of Goff. So sick. All right. Ferguson. 16% Ferguson is actually crazy too. All right, boys. That's it, man. Oh, this I totally missed this. Dr. E. Harris has done 149 BBMs and got the 101 twice as often as the market would anticipate. That's one of the craziest exposures I've ever seen. You guys ever seen an exposure like that before?
Easy to bet against Saquon Barkley on site credits.
All right, you know what we'll do? Yeah, you should watch the BR video. But you know what we'll do? We'll do one of the fun contests on Underdog. We'll do one of like the single entries or something. 20% CMC. Well, it was easier to get CMC last year, right? Because CMC fell a little bit. All right. So they have, what do they have open that's fun for BRs? Oh, someone said they wanted to see one KLS team go. Here you go. We'll do one KLS Primetime Palooza team. Oh, I'm sharing the wrong tab. Here you go. We'll do one Primetime Palooza, and then we'll do one of the single entry ones for the main. Ooh, the Deposit Kingdom's out. No one gives a shit about Addison.
Easy to fade Kyle Manungai on site credits.
All right. Well, I guess it's only fair if we looked at your guys, if we roasted your guys' exposures, you guys can decide if mine are good or not. So we've got overall 1,470 contests for the regular season. My most exposed players at 21% are Jaden Blue, Xavier Worthy, Amarian Hampton, Byshell Tootin, Isaac Urendo, Brock Bowers, Isaiah Pacheco, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, Matthew Golden, RJ Harvey, Tank Bigsby, and Jackson Dart. Well, Kool-Aid guy, if it helps you, remember, just make your 10 survivor picks when I do the show on Fridays with Reebs. Because the show on Friday with Reebs is all going to be at the same time. So I will remind you to make your pick every week, brother. I'll tell you this is like that contest filling is good for me and will help help Splash like me, and Splash liking me is very plus life EV for me. So if you are the type of person who wants to enter for survivor entries, you should do it. Oh, sorry, Dawn. I have the YouTube names. I have the YouTube names fucked up. If I was drafting on site credit, I would have such polarized exposures. That's what you think, brother. And then you advance 7% of your teams in front of the whole world. And then I don't think you feel that good about it. All right, Jason, we will get back to your team, I promise. We're just dicking around here a little bit, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts, and then I'm gonna select. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it to him, bro. I'm gonna do it to him. Actually, you're dusted at running back if you don't take Hampton. So I'm gonna take Hampton. So I guess that was a pretty chalky combo right there. As you went over exposures, a commercial popped up with dog hiding and how it needed to be adopted. I couldn't help it. Everything went Xavier Worthy's way the entire offseason. There was nothing I could do. I was helpless, Michael. I was helpless. What was I to do? Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get Worthy. Maybe there's a chance to get Pickens here. Slight chance. And then what do you do? What's the tight end for? Yeah, it's a real game of chicken at tight end, huh? The wide receivers are a little bit more plentiful, but it's a real game of chicken. Wow, you heard it from the Sun Runner himself. Worthy is a great pick, and all the faders do not know ball. All right, we are going to be selecting Dallas Goedert, and then we are going to we'll do Keenan Allen. I mean, that one feels easy. I definitely should not have taken Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was a tactical mistake because the quarterbacks for all four teams are actually fine. Jalen Hurts is a bad pick. Jalen Hurts is a very bad pick in the primetime Palooza. So don't do it. Don't do what I did. This team is immediately dead. But other than that, it's fine. Dude, we're going 3 Chargers with Hurts at quarterback. All right, and then we're gonna do Keandre Lambert Smith. Dude, scroll the F down for Keandre Lambert Smith, and then we're gonna take Kareem Hunt. So we did Jalen Hurts, Marion Hampton, Kareem Hunt, KLS. Yeah, dude, you love to see it. I owe Jason Long a team review submission, though. I actually probably am going to draft some of these PTPs. All right, we've got a couple in here. 6'8" DK Millie from Jason. Brock Purdy, Drake May, Tua. Genty, Etienne, Algier, Roshan, Shipley. Oh, he got JCM and Ollie Gordon. Ooh! Nico, Adams, Waddle, Jennings, Jaden Reed, Luther Burden, Keenan Allen. Oh my God. If this team didn't have Roshan on it, it would be literally perfect, man. Yeah, this is a great team, Jason. Sheesh. Unreal. Incredible stuff. All right, we got a 12-team home league. Gibbs, Bucky. Dude, give these poor guys a chance. Rashi, Igbuka, Baker, Shakir. Of course, you got Tootin. Mims. These guys, man. These guys, bro. You love to see. Jason, you killed them. First draft of the year, 1% Roshan. That's very funny. All right, here. JSN posted one with JSN. Cam Ward, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold, Saquon Barkley, Isaiah Pacheco, Jordan Mason, Austin Eckler, Taj Brooks, JSN, Devontae Adams, Calvin Ridley, Cooper Kupp, Rashid Shaheed, Chris Godwin, Dante Thornton, Alec Iomanner, Brock Bowers, and Elijah Arroyo. Absolute beauty. Of course it is. All right, here's one from Riker. Daniels, Bucky, Harvey, Chase. Wow, T and Chase. But I actually love this. I love this a lot. Getting the dip on Daniels, then doing it with McLaurin. That's fire. Laporta, Keon, Goff, Ramondre, Burden, Dallas Goedert, Dylan Sampson, Bishal Tootin, Jonnu Smith, Michael Wilson, Darius Slayton, Marshawn Lloyd, Adonai Mitchell. That's fire. Oh, here we go. We got one from Who Hames. He logged in. Not Huames. Who Hames. Kyler Murray, Bijan, Devin Achane, A.J. Brown, Marvin Harrison, Garrett Wilson, Mark Andrews, R.J. Harvey, Travis Hunter on the bench, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, Demario Douglas, Bishal Tootin, Hunter Henry, Kyle Williams, Taj Brooks, Harold Fannin, Quack, Adonai Mitchell, Damian Pierce. Oh, he took Zay Jones. Oh, he took Zay Jones, bros. He took Zay Jones. He did it straight to me. Of course he did. All right, which one of these is the fun single entry one? So we've got DeBomb. I probably am not going to do that. Fullback dive, flea flicker, squib kick, QB sneak, extra point. Here, we'll do the victory formation. That's what we'll do. So we'll do the single entry victory formation right now. Oh, there we go. There you go. We're back. Single entry victory formation. Slappy home league drafts are like running for 400 yards against middle schoolers. It's true. They really are. So I think the thing about the microphone is what messes it up is playing all the clips creates a weird sound thing inside of StreamYard. They should call the quarterback sneak the tush push and the fullback dive the all stot. I would love any contest called the all stot. I would play for sure. All right, are any of you chuckleheads in this one? Yeah, Dr. One the Professor is in here. That's the only other one I recognize. I believe that tomorrow the Badge Brothers, Nez and John, are going to be streaming some BRs with me. So if you guys are looking to get some of their thoughts on the game, let me do something fun. Oh, I need to pull, you know what I need to do is I need to pull up zip projections. If I'm doing a $20 single entry, bro, I got to have the projections pulled up. Classic Slate Optimizer, Slate FanDuel. All right, running back, wide receiver, sorted by points. Dude, what a freaking projection on James Conner. We are so high on James Conner. Christian McCaffrey, highest projected play of the slate. Don't mind if I do. Who are some of the other guys? So Puka, we're super high on. Pollard, we're super high on. Nico, we're actually kind of lower on. Interesting. Do I ever look at a running back room and think maybe I slapped too hard? Honestly, never. Oh, I didn't see your tweet, Matt. A Razzie style award show called the Slappies at the end of each year. Honestly, this is a phenomenal idea, Matt. Truly, truly phenomenal. And I'm gonna steal it. Yeah, I'm gonna steal that. I don't know exactly the format of that program, but I absolutely love it. And that is something that I'm gonna work into my retinue. Does RTS have an efficient and easy entry manager in late swap? I honestly I don't believe so. Like in terms of you can upload your lineups from the noon slate and then late swap them based on what you already have in there. I really actually do not think so.
Wow, dude, Bowers? Dude, CMC Bowers in the victory formation.
All I can tell you about Run the Sims is that you will not find a better sim product out there. I guess I would say if it's good enough for Utica, it's good enough for me. Is what I would think about The Sims. All right, dude. I'm about to do something. About to do something silly here.
Dude, I'm going to take T. Higgins, and then I'm going to be able to get Burrow when he comes back around. Because no one else is incentivized to take Burrow in this room. And then I can take T. Higgins, or I could take Joe Burrow before the Jamar Chase drafter.
That's a little structural thing you can pick up if you're trying to do T. Higgins, Joe Burrow teams. Yeah, well. It is. The question we all ask ourselves on September 2nd, do I have 5 more sprints in me? Well, I hope what all of you have is you have a couple more drafters drafts in you. That's what I hope. Because I am very close to meeting my target goal of referrals that I set for myself and that I had in the agreement with my boys over there. So I would love if a couple more of you would sign up over at Drafters using promo code Davis. Yeah, I believe Brick is literally recording it right now, maybe, the tutorial on the product. Honestly, I've used Run the Sims even I used to use Run the Sims even when before they had it, because this guy, oh, look at I've been shot. I've been shot by JD Brand 11. All right, I'll show him, dude. They think they're going to stop me? They're not stopping me. So now we take Connor. I'm about to go left field on this dude. What are you most excited for about being a parent now that best ball summer is over? I think it would be hard to define in like one thing, because obviously I know so little about being a parent. But, I think I am just really excited to experience it, because that's kind of the point of life, Like I think like the way it seems is that there's like this deeper fulfillment in being a parent, because that's literally like our life's like biological imperative. You know what I'm saying? So it just seems like basically like something that is going to give you a reason to wake up every morning, which is really cool. Not that there's not already a reason to be awake in the morning, but you guys know what I mean. Oh, dude. Never let them know which way you're slapping from. Never let them know that you're about to select Joseph Flacco. If you have a Drafters account but never deposited, use Davis Reload 20. Honestly, it would just be best for you. Or maybe you can, if you've never deposited before, you might be able to use code Davis actually. Or make a new account, honestly. Because if you've never deposited, then you can just make a new account. Fundamentally, having my first child was the moment I woke up in the morning and my own needs or concerns were no longer the first thing on your mind. And frankly, to me, that sounds incredible. That sounds incredible because all I want is to learn about being in nothingness. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Davis is first deposit. Yeah, if you've never deposited before, I think Code Davis should work. All right, are there any other single entry contests worth doing? Badge Bros Brawl, dude. 3-person drafts, 1K to first. I'm going to do my Deposit Kingdom draft later. Playbook, 2-minute drill, don't need it. That's the late slate. Early slate, don't need it. Third and long. Yeah, dude, we'll do 1 third and long right now. We'll do 1 third and long, then we're out of here. There you go. Yeah, the BR stuff on drafters, they have too. Shit, I don't know. Maybe we'll do some of that in the year. Who knows? Who knows what the future will take, dude? This was Pete's response to Red Zone having commercials. Use promo code Davis at checkout. Dude, if you use promo code Davis at checkout, your dog will get an extra biscuit. Bang. Influencer 101. I'll take Chase this time. The commercials are this year. Commercials are starting this year. Man, you know what? I'm actually going to have to use my own deposit code to deposit money into drafters to finish chasing this overlay. Wow, those are some in-depth rankings, 2-hole players. Well, I'm not going to do any rankings until I know that the Run the Sims projections are final. Like when the Run the Sims projections go final, then I will just put rankings in. Easy to use your own deposit code with no, that's not right. Easy to use your own deposit code with site credits. I think we solved this the other day. The least drafted player with site credits has to be Najee Harris, right? Has to be. Who of all the site credit drafters, who is less likely to be? It's Najee Harris, or it might be James Cook. Wow, CMC at 3. Generational wealth for Corey. Well, yes. What I mean is a first pass of projections is not the same thing as like being like, I don't know if every single player has been addressed to the nth decimal effectively. Site credit guys probably hate Javonte. Yeah, it might be Javonte, it might be Najee. Fairly close, I suppose, between the two. It's definitely, I tell you what, it's definitely a running back. Well, I don't think James Cook is that good, though. I think James Cook is like one of the most, I think James Cook is pretty mediocre, frankly. But like I've said many times before, you guys are, and this is for me as well, fading Liam is so unlikely to work. That dude just wills shit in existence to bend in his direction. Oh, come on, dude. Give me the Neighbors. Ooh, Neighbors Kittle would be fire here, actually. Neighbors McBride, Neighbors Kittle, same thing. Really good game environment for McBride. Oh, bro is... Oh, he took T. Higgins. All right, we're going to take Malik Neighbors, dude, and we're going to take Brock Bowers. I'm going to be so... My weeks are just... How many points better do we have Bowers than everyone else? So we have Bowers for No, actually, how about that? More points for Kittle than for Bowers. Very, very surprising. I wonder how off market that is from ETR. Best ball, NFL, underdog, battle royale ranks. They're probably not live yet. Yeah, they have Actually, no, pretty close. They have Bowers for 11.8 half PPR points. ETR has McBride, Bowers, and Kittle all as like roughly first round picks. Interesting. Yeah, I do. I gotta stop taking Bowers. Which side is what? Which side is the side I'm drafting on, or which side is this? This is runthesims.com. This is my affiliated DFS site. So all the DFS content I do, all of this is from Run the Sims. So who do I think smashes their ADP the most this year? One of the 49ers wide receivers, probably Juwan Jennings. The 49ers have it so easy. Brock Purdy is going to throw for like 4,400 yards this year. Underdog is not down for me. Is Underdog down for any of you guys? Looks like Jahmyr Gibbs right now is like the most overdrafted player compared to projections. Kind of interesting. James Conner remains the most underdrafted player. Maybe A-Chain. A-Chain might be the most underdrafted player actually compared to projections. A-Chain, absolute jam. This guy's going to take Joe Burrow. Which you do hate to see. Nope, he took Evan Ingram. I will take Joseph Burrow. I will take Devin A-Chain. And then I will take one of... Man, there are a lot of good running backs. Pollard is good. Walker is good. Pollard and Walker are both quite good. Pollard, Walker. Jerome Ford, honestly, might be draftable. Chuba Hubbard is draftable. Yes. Puka is the most underdrafted player of the slate, basically. I don't have any idea why he's going wide receiver 7. I should do a DFS tutorial video. Well, I did a BR tutorial. I don't know if people really want a DFS tutorial from me personally. Survivor. I think I'm probably going Kyler. Or I'm probably going Arizona. Sorry. That's my current intuition. No, I think you're right. I don't think people really want in-depth step-by-step DFS like breakdowns for me, particularly because I'm like trending even towards being a break-even player. Jacobs honestly is pretty freaking draftable too, man. Jacobs is really strong. Gibbs is way over projected though. Like, or Gibbs is way overdrafted. Not that he can't do it. All right. What do we think? Pollard or Walker? None of them really have much correlation on this one. Jerome Ford kind of has some correlation, but we're gonna do Pollard because he's just a little bit less drafted. My boy TP, Joe Burrow, Devin Achane, Tony Pollard, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Brock Bowers. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for me today. 3.5 hours. I'm gonna go grab a protein bar, and I am going to go walk my dog, get some other work done, and I'll be back with Nez and John with you guys tomorrow, and then in the morning, thinking about DFS with Jacob Sanderson, our game-by-game breakdown of the Week 1 NFL DFS slate. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for daily fantasy football